Wrestling's fake.
Oh, yeah?
Jesus!
The organization that brought you Tangled Web, Tournament of Death, and Prelude to Violence. 15 years of hardcore tradition. The Combat Zone is professional wrestling's proving grounds. Combat Zone doesn't do PG. No ballroom dancers or pimps shucking and jiving in our ring. Just the biggest names in independent professional wrestling. Masada.
Oh my God! What the hell? Yeah, what the hell?
Adam Cole.
Only in pro wrestling can two men kill each other and then follow it up with a hug covered in blood.
Danny Havoc.
Oh, no.
Drake Younger.
Just moving your body on the canvas. Painful? Not painful that!
CZW features the ultimate hybrid style of high-flying mat wrestling combined with hardcore, death-defying action the other promotions wish they were allowed to show you. Get the latest news on live events, internet pay-per-views, and more. Or score yourself a classic CZW t-shirt from their online store. Support the ultra-violent underground. Go to czwrestling.com or follow Combat Zone on Twitter.
MoreLikeRadio.com. Because mean people need to laugh too.
Hey, smoker! Sick of smelling like a burnt turd and having your lungs filled with tar? Are you sad and lonely? Like me? Well, help has arrived, at least for the smelly tar part. Put down those disgusting cigarettes and try a Revo Cig. Revo Cigs are electronic cigarettes that come in both disposable and reusable forms. While normal cigarettes have more than 4,000 toxins, Revo Cig e-cigs contain only 5 simple ingredients and using vaping to mimic smoking. For the non-scientist, that means you're puffing water vapor instead of noxious fumes. They even contain nicotine, so you're still getting your fix without filling yourself with poison. They come in different flavors too, like Cured Tobacco, Siberian Menthol, Oregon Blackberry, and the all-new Sava Vanilla. Revo Cigs are also money savers. Each individual cartomizer equals about 2 packs of cigarettes and costs only a fraction of the price. You'll literally save thousands. Browse the product catalog online at revosig.com. That's RIVOSIG.com. For a limited time, input the promo code MORE10 at checkout to get 10% off your entire order. That's MORE and the number 10. Find the revolution today at revosig.com.
Hey, you. Yes, you guessed 10,542,000. Change your username. And while you're in the More Like Radio live page, listening to fine quality programming, notice the banner ad just slightly above the chat room? It's a link to something you want in Amazon. Click it. It's probably reminding you to order something you need from Amazon.com. Don't leave MLR and type the URL like a sucker. Just click the link and it'll open in a new window. This way you can buy your shit and continue listening to the show. Now, change your username. It's right there on the right, stupid.
Did you know you can listen to any of the More Like Radio shows on the go? Download TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and search More Like Radio and never miss a show.
Previously on Hippojuice.
All right, and finally, a reason for
Pavlovian response.
a reason for Ryan and Kyle to move to France. They have officially approved gay sex marriage.
Oh, yeah. After months of bitter debate and public clashes.
Yeah, gay sex marriage.
Gay marriage was legal, but you couldn't have
You
the gay
could
sex.
have sex though.
Now
you're allowed to have sex.
Over the issue, France's parliament gave its approval.
He meant
for
to say
same-sex
gay marriage or
Tuesday by
same-sex marriage.
No.
And he just said gay sex marriage.
No, he didn't.
That's so much better.
I
love
said
that
gay
more.
sex marriage, and I'm standing by it. How about that?
From now on, if I refer to gay marriage, I'm just going to say gay sex marriage. Thank you.
I'm imagining it's still a heterosexual marriage between a man and a woman, but you're also allowed to have gay sex on the side.
All right, guys, let's finish this gay sex marriage.
Parliament gave its
I
approval.
love how France, like, they legalized gay marriage, and here in Georgia, it's still illegal for interracial dating.
Hippojuice is recorded in front of a live internet audience.
Hello, and thank you for choosing
What do you think about the
Hippojuice.
Hippojuice show?
What about the Hippojuice
Let me get
people?
back to you a couple minutes. I've never even heard of listening to Hippojuice. Douchebag, Royce.
I want to see the Hippojuice
I
email.
love listening to Hippojuice. Hey, this is Patrice O'Neal, and you motherfuckers are listening to Hippojuice.
There's no way I can't stop.
I'm a producer, motherfucker. I got
Like, there's always so much in my mind, so whenever I'm having sex with somebody, it usually takes me a while to come.
Oh my God! There's the video. Back away.
Picturing you paralyzed. That's why I'm laughing so hard.
Hippojuice, nigga.
Welcome to the Hippojuice Show. The number to call in is 954-573-2780. If you want to send us a Twitter message, just end your message with hashtag Hippojuice. We'll be scouring the nets looking for that hashtag. Today is May 1st, 2013, or as Spanish people call it, Cinco de Mayo, I believe.
No, that's
I think
not
it's
today.
Cinco de Mayonnaise.
Agree to disagree, guys. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Welcome to the show. Shut up, Dutch.
Yeah, today's the first.
I know, Ryan. That's why it was a joke.
It wasn't very funny.
But jokes normally make me laugh, so you can see where the confusion came in.
I think that I don't know if that's a good way to start the show. Is like being mean to each other right away.
Is that what
Still
we're
laughing
laughing
about the gay-sex marriage, though.
Yeah, well,
from
whatever.
last week.
You guys are a bunch of herbs. So we talked about it a bit yesterday on Dutch and Royce, but with the live event was fantastic. Packed the house. Thank you, everybody that showed up once again.
How many people?
I don't know, Marie, what, 60, 70?
Roughly.
Give or take. Packed the house.
Packed
1,000?
his house.
No, just, it's a bar.
Oh, I thought it was a Bon Jovi concert.
No, it was, you got confused.
Oh.
There was better music.
That's my
There was
fault.
better music at this fucking bar in the sticks that we were at. But it was a lot of fun. And yes, for those who might have missed it yesterday, Marie and myself are newly engaged. We're newly engaged.
Woo! Who got on their knee? Was it Royce or Marie?
Excited.
I did. I got on my knee.
Royce
You actually got on your knee?
He
Yeah.
got on one knee.
I did.
And he had to
What was the other knee doing?
He had to awkwardly scooch his chair back to do it too.
I moved the table a bit.
Yeah.
So don't leave us in suspense. What did you say, Marie?
She said no.
I said, call
Did he
me
play like a
maybe.
somber song or something, or did he have like a gun in the other hand? Saying,
Yeah, I was
"Marry
like,
me or
I
else"?
wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. What was it? Jumper, right? From Third Eye Blind?
Yes.
Me again, I will understand. No, it was Cousin Joe was sitting awkwardly next to us trying to stay out of all the pictures, but he was in all the pictures anyway.
He kept just leaning
And his
further.
oversized head.
And to be fair, Joe was like, you sure you want me to walk away? I'm like, no, dude, you can stay right there. It's fine. It's no big deal.
So did you guys set a date yet?
No, we're thinking February, March area.
Of
right?
what year?
Or maybe Smarch.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying, Ryan, yesterday.
No,
was
it's gonna
that
be soon.
I figured they would just be engaged for like another 8 years.
No, it's not.
We were dating for 8 years. Why would we need to waste more time?
I think you guys were doing like the
Is
new
it
wave
gonna be
thing
in
and
their
just
40s?
be married, but without like a wing or like a wedding or anything because you've been together for so long.
No, we're
Oh
going
yeah,
to
you guys are just gonna drive through Vegas.
No, we're gonna have a real wedding. It's gonna be a real wedding, we think.
Listen,
Yeah.
Ryan, Royce has been planning this wedding since he was 8.
I have, okay. I've had my dress is already in my mind. I know what I want, guys. Anyway, so yeah, that happened.
He has to find something that fits his apple-shaped
Yeah.
body.
And for those who didn't know, by the way, just once again, I want to reiterate: thank you to the awkward black girl fans that were sending emails to the event saying, "I can't believe you're going to have these racists on." They were trying to get the event to cancel. They're trying to get the venue to cancel us. So,
Did they actually show up, or they just like posted up like a blog?
No, they sent emails to the venue's owner. Is what they were doing.
So our people had to defend themselves on not being part of the KKK.
You understand when you show up to the venue and the first thing our people are asked, Hammy's asked is, "Are you guys in the KKK?
Are you guys
That's-
white supremacists?
That's the first thing.
Because you have to tell me if you're a white supremacist.
What did you guys say?
Plead the fifth, bro. No, but
I plead the yes.
luckily we had a lot of actual Hispanics and African Americans show up, so it actually looked legitimate.
There's no way you had actual African
Yes,
Americans.
we had one.
We
Really?
did.
Yes,
Yes, we did.
Carlton
He was working the buffet.
No, he was there.
He was working the elevator, Ryan.
He was there.
He said, "I don't mind."
See, those are the things. Anyway, yeah, so it was fun. We had good times. It was as Mitch would say, roller skates. So just so you know.
Ew.
I swear to God, Mitch described that to me the other day. I sent him a funny video or something, and then he replied with roller skates.
That's good, but in this household we use lolcats.
That was total lolcats.
Oh, you guys are a bunch of fucking homos.
Still.
You got Dutch. What do you say? Come on, what's your thing? What do you say when
This is all just malarkey.
Oh, you're such an old. You know what? At the wedding,
Dude,
Dutch,
did you see? Okay, by the way, before we get too much further, did you see the
BT-dubs?
nonsense that was going on Twitter today?
No, with what?
What nonsense?
It was between like me,
no.
Dennis, and Marianne. We were just going back and forth with like all the old timey like type of phrases using to josh each other.
Oh, come on, you guys with the shenanigans. Cut it out.
He's not a good egg. Like it went on for hours, way longer than it should have. We're calling each other the bee's knees, and
that's way too much hullabaloo for me.
Exactly.
By the way, don't worry. People are still mad that I keep naming my guns in public. They don't seem to like that. You know, when you get a little piece of Captain Crunch and Cocoa Puffs, part of a balanced breakfast, right here. You got Ryan. You don't understand. I was doing that to Cousin Joe the entire time. I wouldn't stop doing it, and in public, really loud, and he kept walking away.
Why? Cousin Joe seems like a guy who would enjoy some good-natured ribbing.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, man, be careful for Superman and Lex Luthor right here."
You just kept
By
on
the way-
calling on different names.
Yes.
Speaking of Superman and Lex Luthor, have you played Injustice?
It's amazing. Of course I have.
So good.
Dude, it is awesome. That's all I've been playing.
May
is
7th,
Injustice.
Lobo drops.
I thought it was a show about.
Yeah,
cowboys.
dude, I heard that about Lobo, and I'm crazy excited.
Who's your character in Injustice?
I don't know. I think Superman may be my favorite character.
Oh, you fucking noob! You noob tuber.
Aquaman here.
I use Green Arrow.
Green Arrow is very good. I like
Green
him a
Arrow
lot.
is fucking really good. And now guess what? After the fucking show, I'm gonna own you noobs. So don't worry about it.
Do you have it on
Totes.
PS3?
No, PS3.
360?
No, I have it for 360. I'm an adult.
Oh my god.
It's when adults
We
buy
have it
their-
on PS3 because it's connected to our 92-inch 1080p projector.
Exactly.
You know, you could also plug in a 360 into it. I don't get why the TV has anything to do with it.
PS3 is better.
Because
it doesn't break on me 4 times.
Oh, God,
Yeah, because
fucking
also it's a
hipsters.
Blu-ray player and it is a projector.
Hipster. Blu-rays. I don't get it. Who still buys actual discs? Who does that?
Dude,
Why?
Dude, okay. Actual
people
Blu-rays
do.
look so much better than when you download a Blu-ray.
I don't care. It's not enough
So
for me to
better.
buy a Blu-ray. It's still not enough for me to spend
Hey, we
money.
have a roommate who owns like 700 Blu-rays, so we just use those.
Well,
He's also
okay.
gay.
He's also very gay.
Well,
Which is why we
Sitting
got
right there.
I can't stand doing the show with Google Hangout because all I do, I just constantly get distracted by blue-eyed bandit Dutch.
Look at him. Look at him. And he's wearing his like hoodie. Look at his. He's not clean shaven.
I
He's-
just got off work. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I'm still-
Yeah.
and it's like there's 8 inches of
He just
snow
looks all
outside.
rugged.
And it's May, freezing.
Well, man. Well, Dutch, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know what
Make
to say.
it better.
I can't,
Yeah.
Dutch. I'm sorry.
So I had no idea that you were going to propose, Royce. Like,
Yeah,
don't
I
think you
know.
told-
It was totes secret.
You
Did
didn't
you
even.
tell
It's like
anybody?
your brother. Like, how much do you guys not like each other?
Yeah,
No,
why
I
didn't you tell
mean,
Ryan?
I'm sure you wanted to keep it super secret.
Oh, he
but-
texted me at like 3 a.m.
Oh, Ryan, you know what? Fuck you, because you're not one to be talking about secrets, okay? I'm going to leave it right there. So go
Oh
fuck
yeah.
yourself.
Good point, Royce. Good
Yeah, I
point,
knew.
Royce.
Secret that you put up.
Go fuck yourself, Ryan.
I knew.
Yeah,
Dude,
Ryan.
you kiss one, like, okay, you kiss like 4 guys, and all of a sudden that's something you got to tell your friends.
Well, 4 kisses and 1 blowjob.
In one night, that's a problem, Ryan.
Dude, it was a crazy weekend.
It was like Weekend at Bernie's with more boners.
Yes. But the clothes was less gay.
Okay.
Remember that movie, The Guy Who Looked Like David Schwimmer?
Oh, yeah. I remember. He did really look like David Schwimmer. Okay, guys. Let's get into the big news topics of the week.
Ooh.
Huh? Did you want to hear the White House Correspondents' Dinner first? Because some of those jokes were roller skates.
Lolcats.
Lolcats.
Who's the one who hosted it?
Conan.
Oh, okay.
I'll play some of them. I have to play the whole thing.
With the president. When you think about it, the president and I are a lot alike. We both went to Harvard, we both have 2 children, and we both told Joe Biden we didn't have extra tickets for tonight's event.
If he had any balls, he would have said, me and the president are a lot alike. We're both black.
I thought he was going there.
Yeah, no, he's going in.
We also have something else in common. Like the president, I too recently got in some hot water by talking about a public official's good looks. It was the time I wouldn't shut up about that stone-cold fox, Secretary of Transportation, Ray LaHood. Oh, man. I like the cut of his jib. But President Obama...
There's one, Dutch. Cut of his jib. There's another
I
one.
didn't use that this afternoon.
There's another old-timey phrase.
Your mouth to God's ear.
President Obama, you had some great jokes. It was a pleasure watching you stand up here and do what I do. So now it's only fair that I get to do what you do. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. For the next 15 minutes, I'll be mired in a tense, dysfunctional standoff with Congress. It's been several months.
Topical because the Congress.
Since you were reelected, sir. So I'm curious, why are you still sending everyone 5 emails a day asking for more money? You won! Do you have a gambling problem we don't know about? Did you put it all on
Look at the
Gonzaga?
president just straight swagging it.
He's swagging, bro, all
Funny
day.
jokes,
All
guys.
day, swag.
I mean, well, think about where he is, dude. I don't think they're that bad. I mean, he's in front of the fucking president, so.
So what, man? I'd be hitting him with some like George Carlin stuff.
You did, didn't
You
you?
should have went up there and done Norm Macdonald's set from the roast. Apparently, they want to murder you in a well.
Or he should have done Michael Richards' set from the Laugh Factory.
Aw.
He did! President Obama has already made a lot of changes in his second term. Sir, you recently appointed John Kerry and Chuck Hagel.
Ooh, a
Very
girl.
smart move. You appointed the only 2 people in the United States who look even more tired than you. It's a great strategy. Mr. President, you're going to leave office as a very young man, and yet the presidency has taken its toll. I don't want to alarm you, sir, but you're starting to look like a judge on Law and Order.
Okay, well, I mean,
That's not bad.
I think you're getting the gist of it. I'm not going to play the whole thing. It's really
No,
long.
I kind of like it.
All right.
It's amazing to think how much our country has changed in 18 years. Think about it. If in 1995 you told me that in 2013 we'd have an African-American president with a middle named Hussein who was just reelected to a second term in a sluggish economy, I would have said, oh, he must have run against Mitt Romney.
Because
Okay, it's a little late to be doing jokes about him.
By the way, no
like
offense,
that he's
Mr.
going
President, I
against the
do
crowd.
congratulate you on your victory.
he's like, oh, come on, too soon, guys.
You got to admit he's murdering, though.
Yeah, well, dude, anybody.
Dude, he's using like the WWE strategy. He's just pandering to the crowd.
Well, dude, you remember when Stephen Colbert did it when Bush was still in office and he just bombed because
By the
he
way,
was trashing him?
Have you seen the Colbert sisters running for office in North Carolina? And if you go to her campaign page, there's more pictures of Stephen Colbert than there is of her. I swear to God, this is for
That's
real.
funny.
Because she's just fucking riding those coattails.
Hell yeah.
I'll play some more of the White House correspondent dinner.
But as a late-night comedian, I was kind of pulling for the rich guy whose horse danced in the Olympics. The demographics of this country have been rapidly changing over the past 2 decades, and I look forward to hosting this event 18 years from now. Then my opening line will be, Buenos noches, es un honor poder hablar en esta escena de los corresponsales.
Okay, that's kind of
not bad.
That was kind of. It's not bad.
Yeah, actually.
You want to kind of, but that was pretty funny.
De la Casa Blanca.
What did he say in Spanish?
He was just saying, "Hi, thank you for having. It's a pleasure to be at the White House Correspondents'
okay.
Center, but in Spanish."
Especialmente al presidente Mario Lopez.
Do you love how they camera stopped on the only Hispanic person in the crowd?
I was just.
But see, that's this, and I love it because it's a typical stupid like fucking liberal media judge. You gotta be, but they're the first ones. If there's a black joke, they'll find the black guy anywhere in the room. And be like, hey, black guy's laughing.
Is he laughing? He's
He
laughing?
gets
Okay,
it.
we're good.
The black guy gets it.
The Republican failure to recapture the White House. Hard to believe the Republicans didn't fare better in the election with the support of celebrities like Ted Nugent and Meatloaf.
That's very funny.
I guess they overestimated the number of voters who still drive carpeted vans.
Gotta admit, he's not doing bad.
That's fucking funny.
I haven't heard this. It's actually very, very funny.
But the Republican Party is on the mend. One rising star on the right is Senator Marco Rubio, or as he's known in the Republican Party, our black guy. If any of you are live tweeting this event, please use the hashtag
really funny, man.
incapable of living in the moment.
Our black guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't like
Yes. 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 Also, to any U.S. senators here tonight, if you'd like to switch either your dessert or your position on gay marriage, please signal a waiter. We're all hoping, of course, that nothing happens with North Korea. And that got me wondering, what is with Kim Jong-un? Now, in the past, we've had really scary enemies like Saddam Hussein and Hitler. Now, suddenly, our nemesis is a pouty teenage boy who dresses like Rosie O'Donnell at the Emmys.
Wow.
Oh, that is fucking a fantastic line.
That is, dude, he's killing this. That's actually really good.
Kim Jong-un doesn't understand that we aren't afraid of him. What that guy doesn't get is that we already have an unstable peninsula that will ultimately bring down America. It's called Florida.
He's right.
He's fucking absolutely right.
We're trying.
Now, I know the relationship between the president and the press can seem a bit strained at times. Some in this room have even accused the president of being distant and aloof. When I asked the president about it earlier, he said, "Oh," and then walked away.
I recognize that this job can take a toll on.
Okay, you ready? Here comes the killer stuff.
Hey, here we go.
I understand second term, need a burst of new energy, try some new things, and my team and I
Try
talked
some
about it.
stuff
We were
with
willing
guys.
to try anything, so we borrowed one of Michelle's tricks.
See,
Oh, bangs.
It's a picture,
I get it.
It's a picture of him with bangs. They Photoshop. By the way,
That's
look,
an improvement.
Okay, but I'm gonna. Why does More Like Radio have better Photoshop artists than the White House Correspondents' Center? I'm being serious here. Mitch has some better stuff. Well, he's always drunk, but half drunk. Look
I
at
think
They do
that's kind of
background
the point,
checks?
is that they do it bad so you don't get it twisted.
You only needed one picture.
No, Ryan. There's 3
No,
more.
you need 12 pictures for the effect.
You don't get it yet.
I thought this looked pretty good, but no bounce. Anyway.
He is hilarious.
But seriously, folks.
I want to give a shout out to our
Whoa, president shouldn't say shout out. It's too similar to shootout.
headliner, Conan O'Brien.
Who?
Oh, that guy.
I was just talking to Ed, and I understand that when the Correspondents Association was considering Conan for this gig, they were faced with that age-old dilemma. Do you offer it to him now?
He's losing it. He's losing control. Did you know? But he's losing it. He's fucking losing it.
He's never been good at telling
He's the
punchlines. He's kind of a
president.
nerdy dude.
Now, or wait for 5 years and then give it to Jimmy Fallon.
I saw that coming.
Boo.
I thought he was going to make a Jay Leno joke, but
That was a little harsh. I love Conan. The problem is that the media landscape is changing so rapidly. You can't keep up with it. I mean, I remember when BuzzFeed was just something I did in college around 2 a.m.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh no.
I'm done.
Get it because he's
Oh,
buzzed.
no.
I'm
Now he's feeding.
done.
Oh!
Okay,
Oh,
we're
no.
moving. We are moving. We're moving to good news. How about good news, guys? Come on. Good
I
news.
like that.
Good news. Good news, guys. Here we go.
Well, if you haven't hankering for an Egg McMuffin in the middle of the afternoon, like a lot of us do, you're pretty much out of luck. But that makes you change. Right now, breakfast items drop off of the McDonald's menu board at 11 a.m. sharp. But the company is considering serving breakfast all day long. Are you?
Did you hear that? Did you hear
That
that?
would be the greatest thing in the world. Oh my God, that is so awesome.
Hey, you know what? We just beat the terrorists with this. This is why America fucking rules.
No, Royce, we will beat the terrorists when Chick-fil-A decides to stay open on Sundays.
Oh, you're right. That's a second.
And also serve breakfast.
Yeah,
Yes,
Chick-fil-A
all
needs to
day.
serve breakfast all day, dude.
All I
Chicken
want is
minis.
a chicken biscuit from Chick-fil-A all day, every day.
Listening here, John?
Yeah.
McDonald's may also take Burger King's lead and start offering delivery services in certain cities.
They're going to start delivering breakfast 24 hours a day? I'm never leaving my house. Why would we leave your house anymore? Oh, it's like heaven.
It
I don't understand how that's financially viable.
I don't-
It's like,
I
I would
don't-
like a sweet tea.
I'm sure there's a minimum.
Well, there's an $89 delivery charge.
Oh, okay. That's how they get you.
That has happened to me. I've gone into McDonald's and I've wanted breakfast, and
They told me, sorry, sir, you're way too bland. Get out of here.
you know, I think it was like 10:30. Was it 11? I'm not sure what the time is, but
Depending on
And you can tell he's a
I
hip.
like, yeah, dude, he's not even
No
wearing
tie.
a tie. His
No
buttons
tie.
open.
He's like, hey, brah, I go to
He's just a cool
McDonald's.
guy.
Hey, you know what? Hanging out at the office, me and just get some drinks.
where
You're
you
just
are.
a
So
few
Oh,
you're-
minutes
you know he totally has like a Frisbee on his desk.
Oh no, and he's the guy that,
Maybe a
that
visor.
he runs the fantasy football league in the office. You know, he's
Yeah.
and
over, and nope, they switched over the grill.
I keep saying this. McDonald's has no idea how much business they've lost. Because if I have a hankering for
Absolutely.
yeah, you're the only person that said that. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, she's the only person that's ever thought it. It was you. You got it. She figured it out.
Egg McMuffin and I go in and they want to sell me a Big Mac,
Then
I'm
you go into
walking
Denny's.
out.
Yeah, exactly right.
I'm not going to buy
She
a Big
couldn't
Mac.
even finish a Big Mac.
I want an Egg McMuffin. So
And they
She
and
will.
delivery,
She will
what a-
just vomit it back up.
Yeah, seriously. You're gonna go purge it in the toilet in 5 minutes.
Oh, no more Egg McMuffins. I'll just have a junior Happy Meal then, please. Well, with the girl's toy.
I'm surprised it's taken this long for them to do that because Jack in the Box has been doing this and they've been pushing that hard. The fact that they serve everything on the menu all day long.
Yep.
Yeah, but here's
They're
a
still
problem. though.
around.
Fast food restaurants that serve breakfast all day long are fast food restaurants I never want breakfast from. Like,
You know,
it's never
Jack
the
in the Box
places
is
that you
good,
want.
dude.
No,
What are you
but-
talking about?
well,
Yes.
I've never had Jack in the Box.
You had their breakfast bowls. It's good.
We don't even have any around here.
You don't?
Yeah,
No,
okay.
but
They're
but
literally
apparently commercials for them.
Oh yeah, I
Well,
see
it's
commercials for them all the
national.
time.
Yeah,
but-
I see commercials for them too all the time. But I was
That
wondering,
and
cable, and it's a national thing.
Junior.
it's kind of like when we got Sonic drive-ins here. We didn't have like we had the commercials for years, and it took forever for us to get them.
It's all day too. So
You don't like Sonic, Ryan?
Oh, dude, I
No.
love Sonic.
I don't, and your name isn't Ryan. No.
client number 2.
Yeah, no, I really don't. I've gone there a bunch of times, and I don't see the allure to it. The place that I've never been to up until recently was Bojangles. This is awesome.
Yeah, fan of Bojangles. Do you have those around you, Dutch?
Yeah, up in Denver.
Okay,
I don't go that often though.
They're delicious, fucking delicious.
Well, Ryan, you don't like they go around on roller skates. It doesn't make you feel like you're in the 1950s when you're there.
That's actually the selling point for
Well,
me.
no,
On roller
because
skates.
they don't have separate bathrooms.
Even indoor, like the indoor ones that don't
Yeah.
have a drive-through, they have roller skates inside.
Wait, those
Oh,
exist?
John,
I've never
yeah.
seen an
I've
indoor.
never
one.
seen it.
Sonic's
Yeah.
Beach
Yeah,
Place.
yeah,
They opened up one at Beach Place.
I was gonna
here in
say
Fort
that.
Lauderdale, and they still have people on roller skates, even though it's like a really tiny restaurant.
And they serve alcohol. It's more of a sit-down restaurant. It's actually pretty cool.
Do they like?
yeah,
that's
it's
not
not
rubbing
Sonic
into-
then. That's just a restaurant, a locally owned restaurant that has the word Sonic in it.
No, it's a.
No, it's a legit Sonic.
Pilot had passenger detained for not flushing the toilet. A passenger who flew from Philadelphia to San Francisco was detained on arrival by federal agents after a vindictive flight attendant claimed he had not flushed the lavatory toilet, according to a federal suit. The suit, which seeks $500,000 in damages, was filed last week in the Northern District Court of California. Salvatore Bavino, 52, a business manager from Genentech, boarded a Virgin America flight April 28th after the plane reached cruising altitude over Indiana. The former
ambidextrous.
No. Pushed the call button and asked for a soda. According to the suit, a male attendant told Bavino that if he wanted a drink, he would have to use a computer touchscreen installed on the back of the seat. Which I've seen that too. Our flight had a touchscreen thing too on the way back.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Heck yeah,
That's
it did.
cool.
When another attendant passed a minute later, Bavino made the request for a second time and asked why they couldn't deliver a drink like the other airlines. After Bavino said he would contact Virgin America, a third attendant brought him the soda. The aircraft landed at San Francisco International, but Bavino began to disembark. He was pulled aside by the plane's captain as a person of suspicion. Bavino said he had no idea why he was detained. Initially, he believed that his swarthy Italian complexion may have caused him to be mistaken for Middle Eastern. The pilot asked him why he'd been
Did
yelling.
he really describe himself as swarthy?
I swear to God.
Yeah.
The pilot then asked him why he'd been yelling obscenities at the crew and added that he'd left the toilet unflushed. The pilot then asked a half a dozen uninformed police, FBI, and TSA agents to remove Bavino. According to the police incident report, a flight attendant told an investigator that Bavino had gone to the restroom after asking for the drink. He came back out with a smile on his face and began using profanities, passed by the restroom and saw that Bavino left the door open and not flushed the toilet. The report notes that the captain didn't believe he or his flight crew ever felt threatened by Bavino. Not whatever. So, Dutch, didn't you have a similar incident happen to you?
Yeah, no, I got into it with a flight attendant. It was like a red-eye flight, and now it like half the plane was business class, the other half was like coach, but it wasn't separated by anything. And I think like the difference between the business class and the coach was like a quarter of an inch of more leg space or something like that. But everyone was packed into the back of the plane, and there was a mother with her kid. You know, a little infant like was screaming, and I didn't blame the mom, but there was a shitload of seats towards the front of the plane, and so I got up and I went to go sit down in one of the seats that was, empty, and we were already like an hour into the flight. The flight attendant comes up and goes, "You're gonna have to get back to your seat," and I'm like, "But there's no one up here. Like, I didn't think it was a problem. I mean, is it cool if I just sit here?" And she's like, "No, you have to pay extra to sit up here," and I'm like. No. But there's no one sitting up here, and that poor woman back there.
Extra.
So I start getting into with this girl, and I ended up calling her an asshole, and she's like, "Excuse me, sir, what'd you say?" I was like, "I said you're an asshole," and then I just walked back to my seat. I get pulled aside when I've landed in Colorado Springs, and there's the TSA and a cop, and luckily the cops was a guy who I've met before. And I went drinking with, months earlier because I have a couple of friends who are cops. So the guy knew me. So I didn't get in any trouble. But they called down ahead and said that I was being threatening.
Well, you
Stop
were.
threatening people.
I didn't threaten her. I was just like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, why can't we just sit
said.
Sorry, you're going to have to get back. It was just, it was ridiculous.
Well, I mean, you were being mean, so the police.
I wasn't being mean. I was like, explain to me why we can't. I'm like, but there's no one up here.
So police force needs to be dollars have to be spent because you sat on the wrong seat. Are you happy, Dutch?
Yeah.
Okay.
How dare you, sir?
So this guy that took a shit on the plane, what? It was so foul that he didn't flush?
He just didn't flush. That's why.
I thought that those toilets have that little flap that kind of like just goes down. You can't really tell if you flushed or not unless you took a shit. Yeah, and there was like paper, I guess, in there. But
maybe he took a shit so big that when you push that button, it just opened up and just dangled.
All right.
I guess that's a possibility.
Here's another fun story. Appalling taste. Foxtel, apparently it's a company in Australia, to remove a bestiality billboard. Here's the picture of the billboard.
We're taking away all of our rights.
Here's
animal rights.
Wait a minute. Is that a dolphin sucking on a guy's cock?
Well, let me read this. Foxtel.
I don't get it. So we got to be tolerant of gay people coming out, but they can't be tolerant about pelicans blowing guys?
No, they cannot.
That's just good fun.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that? A manatee? What is that?
Well, I'm not really sure.
It looks like it's some sort of dolphin to me.
I think it's a narwhal.
Watch the Forbidden. So it's a bestiality network?
Foxtel has apologized and said it would, on Wednesday night, remove a King's Cross billboard depicting bestiality that was clearly in appalling taste. The prominent billboard advertised the Foxtel Arts Channel studio is currently placed on William Street in King's Cross and depicts a man simulating sex with a pig.
That's a pig?
That's
oh,
a pig.
it's from behind. Okay, now I see it. Yeah.
A spokesman for Foxtel said that the billboard was intended to provoke, but is clearly in appalling taste and demonstrates a lapse in judgment by the studio and a failure to approvals process at Foxtel. One senior management at Foxtel became aware of the nature of the image. We instructed the studio to remove and replace the billboard. The statement said, Foxtel regrets any offense that has been caused. I don't think it's that offensive.
I don't think they regret it.
It's just a guy banging a pig.
Yeah,
I think Australia has nothing else better to do.
Yeah,
You know what people regret? People regret saying something they didn't think through properly. You know what people don't regret? Preparing a billboard.
Yeah, with UTF, but it's Watch the Forbidden.
Yeah.
So,
They
and
thought
it's for
long
the
and
channel. I'm
hard.
assuming it says Australia's Arts and Entertainment Channel. So I guess they're supposed to say, oh, this is a crazy channel. Come watch me fuck pigs.
Thanks, Obamacare.
This is in Australia.
I know. It's how far-reaching it
Oh.
is.
It's everywhere. Go
It's
stretch
how
us out.
far-reaching it is, Dutch. The entire planet.
Australians
way
are
bigger
gay
than you
sex
know,
marriage.
Okay, how about...
By the way,
yeah.
I played this sport the other day, and let me know if you think it's a hippie sport or not.
What is it?
I went to a park with Kyle and my neighbor upstairs, Matias, and we played Frisbee Golf.
What is Frisbee Golf?
Do you not know what Frisbee Golf is, Dutch?
Yeah, I know what it is. I was letting you.
That doesn't help you, Ryan.
I think it's well known in the gay community.
It's well known in the gay community. Frisbee Golf is you go to a park and they have a hole set
You
up.
suck a
just
guy's
like
dick
golf.
in the bathroom.
Which is pretty much a gay guy bent over, and you gotta throw a frisbee at his ass, and the closest guy to his ass has to fuck him in the ass, and you proceed to the next hole.
It's like a variation of Ookie Cookie, right?
Okay, so really,
yeah, Ookie Cookie.
You're rewarded if you get close.
Yeah, exactly. That's the reward.
It's okay. I get it.
Right.
I've never played
No,
this gay
it's-
game.
yeah,
you play.
No, it's literally just like it sounds. You throw frisbees and try to get them inside of like these metal baskets.
Now,
Yeah,
hold on.
really
How
long
is
and you have like
hold
par
on.
have
three
chains.
and
Hold on.
So extreme.
How is this better than
Yeah.
how is this better than not throwing frisbees in metal containers?
It's
I'm gonna vote and
fun.
say, yeah, it's hipster.
Yeah, well, I mean, we went to
Yes.
like some second. We went to Play It Again Sports, which is like the second-hand sports store. So you know,
Of
we bought
course.
like two frisbees: a long-range frisbee, which was like $9, and
There's
a putter,
different
which was-
ranged frisbees.
Yeah. Oh, dude, they
Yeah.
have
Have
and they call it
spoilers,
drivers
runners,
and
and
irons.
those
Yeah, they'll actually have it all written on there saying your 9-iron.
I have been blind to the world of frisbees.
Hold on,
Do you-
let me finish. So,
Do they have caddies at frisbee golf?
dude,
Or
I'm
you just
getting
shove them
there.
all up your ass?
Go ahead,
We're
Ryan.
getting there. So yeah, so they have long range ones, which is they curve way more, but they're thinner, so they go further. So you always, if you're right-handed, you got to throw to the right of where you want it to go, so it could curve.
I'm so
the putter
bored.
goes straight, but not as far. So anyway, we bought these second-hand ones, so it cost us like $20 to buy everything we needed, cheap. But there's these total dude bros who go there, and they have like those collapsible lawn chairs, so they could sit down at each hole, and they have like it looks like lunch boxes that hang over the side, and they have their frisbees inside of them because they have like all different types
They have
of
like
frisbees.
12 different types of frisbees. They have like long range and mid range and driver and putter and wedge.
So
and-
Ryan, did you immediately throw them out and never do it again? Because that's what I would have done.
Oh
No, dude. After I played once, I went back again, and I was gonna go today if it wasn't for this dumb thing I had to do from 7 to 9.
Yeah, we went yesterday actually.
Dude, it is so fun, and it's the dumbest thing in the world, but it is crazy fun.
But wait a minute. If you suck at throwing a frisbee, isn't it pointless to have like multiple frisbees to use in frisbee
Well,
golf?
that's why you play it, so you get better. I mean, nobody's a scratch golfer when they first start doing that.
Yeah, dude.
Can't you just roll
I
the
don't know.
frisbee?
I
to
was
the
pretty
hole?
amazing.
Go ahead.
What'd you say, John?
I say, can't you just roll the frisbee to the hole?
Is
You
that a
can throw
hole?
it any way you want because, like, for the most part, it's like you could never reach it in one shot. It's like 300, 400 feet away. It's crazy.
Oh, except for Franz Guggenschmuck. He's like the world champion in frisbee golf.
Yeah, man.
apparently,
What about
Google
Franz
says.
Gorgensmark?
Yeah,
Franz
but
Gogh
I'm
smart
your
and
average
hit
Joe.
100
I'm not your
yards.
Franz Murgersmock. Everyone knows
Yeah,
that.
not Franz Murgersmock from Sheboygan, Frisbee Golf champ 10 years running. Everyone knows him in the community, gay community.
I know he's the Tiger Woods of Frisbee golf. Actually, Tiger Woods is a Frank Murgersmock of normal golf.
He is. I know. I've been saying that for years, John. Thank you for bringing that
However,
up.
the underdog right now is Tank the Spank Magnus Smith.
Tank the Spank Magnus Smith, eh? And he's catching up to Frank Muggletuff.
No, that's what he goes by in gay clubs, right?
I didn't realize that Frisbee golfers had to have a hype name like that.
Well, the good ones do.
Because he's the underdog. Yeah, he has to show that he's extreme.
I mean,
Yeah,
Tiger Woods.
They call me Discus Lopez.
Tiger Woods, like Ryan was saying, Tiger's his nickname. His real name is Tiger Fur. Tiger Fur Woods.
Tiger Fur.
Yeah, like Jennifer.
But like, so when you go to play, like, there's trees everywhere, and there's like all these ditches and water and all this shit. So
Right?
they have
It
all
sounds like you
sorts
were
of
just
traps
lost
to
in
do.
the woods.
It does sound
Bitches,
like that,
right?
Ryan.
Bitches need stitches.
Bitches do need stitches, but dude, no, but like, it is really fun to play. But there's like hipsters who are crazy obsessed. You know, they're like the ones picking the grass off the floor and dropping it to see which way the wind is blowing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why don't they just use their mustaches?
If something's fun, but it becomes a hipster thing, do you stop doing it?
No, not at all. Like, I
No,
don't
because
care.
then you would just be a hipster.
Yeah, then
because you
you'd-
don't
then-
want to do it,
then
but just
you'd be a
because they're
hipster.
doing it.
You know what?
Because
Next
you want to
week-
be cool because everybody else is doing it.
Next
But then in that regard, you'd be like, "Fuck hipsters, I was here first." But that's kind of like their mantra is like, "Oh, I got."
No,
to
I
first.
wasn't even here first. Fuck hipsters because this is fun and I
No,
enjoy
dude,
it.
I'm pretty sure hipsters invented it.
Next
And-
week, Ryan and Kyle are gonna be playing High Lie. So whatever, it doesn't
I don't even know
matter.
what that is.
Yeah, you will because you're a hipster.
Well, I'm Cuban, so if I
Yeah,
play
it's the fastest
highlight, it's
game
not
in the world.
hipster. It's like normal.
Yeah, it is the fastest game in the world. It's also the most boring game in the world. Did you
It's
mention
also
that?
the deadliest game in the world.
Yeah,
am I right,
that's
guys?
That's what it was. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Is
I
it?
guess.
You know,
But you have a baseball and like it looks like a giant cup on a stick.
Yeah, it is.
Like a giant protective cup on a
big
stick.
cone, and you whip it.
Whip it good.
over
Da-na-na-na-na.
The pelota over
I bet I'd be
200
good at
miles
that game.
per hour.
I'm gonna see if I find a Frisbee golf hole in one.
Don't find.
That's
I'm
not
not gonna,
even possible.
I'm
That's
not
just
gonna.
not even possible.
I'm not
It's
gonna
just
play
so
it.
difficult.
I'm not gonna play it. So I don't care if you find it. Doesn't matter to me.
By the way, I posted a picture in the chat room of what the holes look like.
Don't.
It's just big. No, it's a picture of the hole.
I don't care.
In Frisbee golf, it's like this like metal chain doodad
Yeah, there
setup
you go.
thing.
So extreme. It's got metal in it. Extreme.
Chains.
Gay.
Hey, why don't you guys just like play flag football or something instead of like Frisbee golf?
Bag full.
Well, I don't want to break a nail.
Well, that makes
Well,
sense.
I don't want to break a nail.
Well, that's perfect. It's a good reason. Okay,
I want to play a man sport, but I don't want to get dirty.
Oh, okay. Well, then play golf.
Play golf.
Yeah, golf's a man sport, and you don't get dirty. There you go. Like
Yeah,
regular
even
golf.
blacks are allowed to play it.
Yeah.
Sure, you sure you don't want to play the video of Frisbee golf, Royce?
Ryan, I'm so positive I don't want to play the video of Frisbee golf.
But he even shows you the flight path.
I don't care.
Yeah, dude, the flight path.
He made it in MS Paint.
Fine. Post it in the chat room.
It's not about you, Royce. I do this for the fans, not for you.
You do it for the fan. Oh, okay.
He does
yeah,
it a little bit for
I'm
me.
sure the fans are clamoring to see the Frisbee golf video.
You want to go to 1 minute and 27
No, I
seconds?
don't. I don't want to go to any minutes and any seconds.
1 minute, 27 seconds. Don't worry, there's techno music behind it.
Fine. Hold on. Let it load. Give me a second.
Is that a goat?
Let it load. He'll show you his flight path and where
Let it
he's
load.
at.
What do you have?
Load.
DSL?
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm running an entire show from my computer, so.
Oh,
What show?
So DSL. Huh. 1 minute, 27 seconds. And don't worry, I play the song off a boombox.
Oh, by the way, this is Enter Shikari. I can just tell from the very beginning. My
All right.
boys
I'm
from
just going to
England.
start at 107,
Enter
okay?
Shikari?
107. Here we go.
107's going to be a while.
Fine. 120 what?
120, like 125.
Okay,
Can there
there.
not be like heavy metal music playing when Frisbee golf is
Wait,
involved?
Dutch, wait a second. Did you just reference Inner Shikari?
Yeah, that's the band that's playing. Did you not hear it?
No, I did hear it. I was surprised you knew them.
Why? Because he's a homosexual?
They're actually buddies of mine. Rory and I hang out every time we come.
Really?
to
Yeah.
Sure.
They're
I'll
like.
talk to you later.
they're
Wait,
like-
look,
By the way, I don't know, Dutch, if you heard Kyle's show, Lead Speakers today,
No.
but yes, he did make a joke for only him and you, Dutch. Because as soon as the show started, when we were recording, I got really mad and I go, dude, we had a 5-minute conversation about how close you got to be to the mic. And all he goes was, yeah, thanks, Dutch. So nobody who listens to his show had any idea what he was talking about.
It was a joke for like 3 people.
That's how you get people inside, because they're like, wait, who was he talking about? I need to listen to the show more to figure out what the reference
All right,
is.
can we get
You
this
got it loaded? You got
yeah,
it loaded,
I got it
Royce?
loaded. I'm very excited.
Okay.
All right.
While we watch this, I just have to admit, though, that we have like 3 of these in our office.
Frisbee things?
Yeah. I don't know why we have them in our office. I didn't know what they were for. Now I understand the game.
Oh,
but-
172 feet. That's bullshit. Like all the
All right,
ones
let's see.
they're like 280 feet, 300
Let's see,
feet.
let's
This
see.
guy's just like cheating.
Let's see.
Yeah. You can see the obstacles.
Here we go. Flight path.
Guy's a
Yeah, dude.
Here we go.
Ready? Here it comes.
Oh, here. Oh! Well, okay, I'm so bored.
He threw a frisbee. How is that a good thing? This guy's a douche.
The game would be more fun if someone was shooting you while you did it.
Yeah, or getting tackled at least.
Was that
was
video
hoping
sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon?
I don't
What if
know.
he played defense?
Yeah, how about
I was
that?
hoping the whole time that like a dog would run and just catch the frisbee.
Well, I played defense by just throwing my frisbees at Ryan's head.
I don't know if that's defense. All right.
It's just called Big Dick.
Did you see
Oh,
this?
my
Did you see this video? The Afghanistan cargo plane that crashed.
Yeah, that I'm still not sure.
I heard about this. I haven't actually
massive
looked at it yet.
747 crash at the U.S. Air Base in Afghanistan. The
It's not. It's like stills, but you'll see.
video from a vehicle dash cam was posted on the web. We won't be showing you the
Still,
moment of
they have
impact,
the real video.
but it does provide important clues about what might have happened. ABC's chief global affairs
Why are they
correspondent
showing the
Martha
video?
Raddatz
It's
is here
on
with all-
YouTube.
Because they don't want to show the moment of impact, but I'll pull it up. I'll pull the real. I'll pull the
Yeah,
real
you
video.
pull it up. I want to see that. I don't care about their reporting on it. I want to react to it.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll grab it. Give me a sec. YouTube. Cargo plane crash. That was insane, dude.
So, from what I heard, I haven't seen the video, but I did hear about the story because I don't feel like hearing about George Stephanopoulos. I don't want to hear his take on it. But from what I hear, I guess they didn't strap down the load in the middle of the plane, so everything shot to the back of the plane, so all the weight hit there. That's the reason why it like tailed up. I guess that I just heard from what they were talking about.
All right.
this
Here's the
morning.
video. All right. I think this is the one, right? Yeah, this is the one. Here it is. There's the plane. Oh,
straight up.
Oh no, that's not a good position for a plane to be in. That's,
Which way is that?
It's like straight up.
Did you say that it's right into the danger zone?
Oh no! It's gonna crash! Holy boom! Oh shit, son! You just got served!
Wow!
Holy mother of God!
So was that what the zone that is danger?
Holy shit!
Dude, John, are you watching this?
I can't.
Well, just turn on the are you on Google Hangout? Just go there.
I can't. If I go into
then
Google
turn on
Hangout,
the thing in the chat room.
it ruins.
Or type
if I
up
do,
this.
Look at that billowing smoke!
I'll have to look up later.
Look at the billowing smoke!
Look it up now.
Look at this!
If I do that, it'll mess up my.
Yeah,
feed.
just leave him. Look at this. It's fucking insane.
Jesus Christ.
See, this is why I don't think it's real, because a plane falls and blows up and the guy doesn't even make a noise. He's not like, he's not like yelling. He's just very quiet. He's like, oh, there's a plane
Probably
crashing.
in shock. What do you mean that's not real?
All right.
Look at that
Well,
video.
let's hear
That's
it. Let's
real.
hold on. Let's hear the story.
Pictures of the massive 747 crash at the U.S. Air Base in Afghanistan. The video from a vehicle dash cam was posted on the web. We won't be showing you the moment of impact,
'Cause we're pussies.
but it does provide important clues about what might have happened. ABC's chief
Why
global
won't they
affairs
show the
correspondent
moment of
Martha
impact?
Raddatz is here with all the details. Good morning, Martha.
Good morning, George. This is the kind of jet that is used commercially worldwide. And even though it was in a war zone, they do not believe enemy fire had anything to do with the crash.
The video was shot from a dashboard camera on the perimeter of Bagram Air Base. You see the huge 747 just having taken off nose high, but seconds later, a sharp bank right, then plunging to the ground. There was no chance for anyone to survive.
In the cockpit, the pilots are trying to force the nose to move down so that the airplane can get some more airspeed and the wings will continue to generate lift. It's a sickening feeling to watch this.
The airline company says the plane was packed with vehicles and other general cargo being flown out of Afghanistan during this drawdown. Colonel Ganyard says the vehicles, likely armored and weighing tons, may have broken loose from in-flight restraints.
If the cargo had broken loose from its restraints, it would force it to the back of the airplane because the nose is
Just like
up.
it is there. If we can
Exactly.
stop.
So the nose is up so far.
Oh, don't let the
because-
expert talk. The expert on planes. You just jump in.
Yeah, you know better than anyone.
Don't let the
Sleaze
plane
stack
expert
looking
explain.
bitch.
She looks like a concerned mom. She looks like the type of mom who, like, she lives alone and her kid has like a drug problem, but she still defends him all the time. Like, doesn't give up on him. She has just a very worried, tired face.
That's really like specific.
But you know what I mean? Like you know, like the type of mom, like where the kid's always getting in trouble, and like she never does, like, no matter how much she wants him to stop, like she always gives into his lies. That's what she looks like.
Cargo has shifted to the back and pushed the tail of the aircraft down and the nose up. At this point, the pilots don't even have the control of
Tail down, nose up. That's the way we like to. Well, you know.
authority to push the nose down and to get the airplane flying again.
Colonel Ganyard says it would have been nearly impossible for a pilot to recover in that short.
Not Sully, not Captain Sully. He still would have landed in the Hudson.
I don't get it,
fucking
but if I was the
genius.
pilot, why wouldn't he have jumped in one of the vehicles, opened the back door, and then, you know, so that way he's in the tank as it's flying out the back, but just hit the accelerator so when it lands, it starts moving forward.
That's like I don't think he had enough time.
Life isn't like an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I saw True Lies.
He did.
Or what was it? Not the last Die Hard, the one before when he's just surfing a plane.
Yeah.
Amount of time during takeoff.
At this point, as you see the forward motion begin to slow down and the aircraft roll off onto one wing, the stall is inevitable. This mishap is inevitable.
Ghost ride the plane. Ghost ride the plane. Ghost ride the plane.
You think he was scared, the pilot?
Was the pilot able to eject?
No.
Was he able to
Can't
eject?
eject from a 747.
Yeah,
It's not like a
it's
fighter.
747. It won't.
I don't know.
like
I
a
think
James
I've seen
Bond car.
Con Air. I have seen Con Air enough times.
He has.
That Nicolas Cage was able to survive many a fall.
Learning more about the victims in the crash. 5 of the 7 dead
Show
are
the
from
explosion.
Michigan,
They showed the
including
explosion
33-year-old
of the
Jamie
Boston Marathon where people's legs were blown off 3 billion times, but they won't show a plane.
That's what
explode
everyone. You
because-
know, it's funny you say that.
It's 9/11, guys. 9/11.
Because
Forgot
9/11.
about 9/11, Dutch.
Thanks, Obamacare.
Because
Like, you know, it still affects me. I still haven't gotten over it.
you haven't gone over. How old were you during 9/11, Kyle? You were probably 4. So.
I was literally in 6th grade. I remember. I was in 6th grade when
I
9/11
was in
happened.
10th grade.
I was just out of high school.
The old
Never
days.
forget, guys. Never.
I was
forget.
actually in
I didn't
11th.
even understand. Like I thought it was like part of a video game. I was like, this game looks cool.
Well, you guys, come on, guys.
You're better
All right.
than that.
Well, coming up after the break, we have a lot more fun videos. I don't remember what they are. I would say them, but I just don't remember. I know they're fun. They're fun videos.
They are videos.
They are videos for sure. The Scientific America explains why people believe in conspiracy theories. It's actually a pretty cool article.
Because they're true.
Uh-huh.
Because they're Alex Jones.
And St. Petersburg man calls 9/11 and asks for, well, some weird items. Oh, teaser.
Any reason why you said 9/11 and not 911?
Not
Because
911.
we were just talking about 9/11, so it's still in my head.
Okay.
I never forget.
So
That's
he
why.
so he didn't call the World Trade Center crash.
Well, no, because no one can answer. Because it's
Gay
not.
sex marriage.
Gay sex marriage coming up after the break. Marie, hit it.
Hey, listeners. Yes, that means you. Missed your favorite More Like Radio shows live? No problem. Just go to morelikeradio.com/downloads. That's morelikeradio.com/downloads. More Like Radio's RSS feed works with your iThings, Zunes, Androids, Windows Phone, and anything else that can subscribe to an RSS feed. If you're so awesome that you only get your podcasts from iTunes, you can subscribe to our feed in iTunes by clicking the subscribe to iTunes link right on the downloads page. So what are you waiting for? Download More Like Radio podcasts and subscribe to our feed now. Yes, right now. Do it.
Daytime Divas with Marianne and Kitty, Thursday mornings at 8 a.m. on morelikeradio.com. You know Mary Magdalene was a whore.
Right.
Well, we had to do the whole, for Easter time, we did a play on, the stages of the cross and all that shit. I was Mary Magdalene. Oh my God.
Paul, you must have had your hand up for a month waiting to play that part.
Does that just friggin' make the most sense in the world for me now? Tune into Daytime Divas with Marianne and Kitty Thursday mornings at 8 a.m. on morelakeradio.com.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Footer from The Red Show. Make sure you check us out every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on our brand new home, More Like Radio. Give us a call. We are very caller-friendly. We love our fans. All right, caller, what's up? You are live on the Red More Like Radio. What's up?
What's up, superstar?
Oh, is that Bull?
That it is.
Boom.
My man Bull, one of my favorite humans in the whole entire world. My man Bull. What's up, brother?
Not a whole lot, man.
How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, man. I'm doing a lot better, bro.
The last we knew from Bull, you were you went to rehab on your own, got yourself cleaned up a little bit, and that's been what, just a little over a week? Am I wrong?
Quitter.
Yep.
Fucking quitter.
8 days for my family. That's the main reason. I had a P-Rock Footer K times 100 moment about 2 weeks ago, and
We don't give a fuck. I hope you relapsed. Burn in hell, Bull.
Oh my God, what are you?
I meant I love you, bro. Get better. That's what I meant.
Hold on.
What happened?
And I'm the asshole? Hold
No.
on a minute.
So call in. Get to know us. The Red. Every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock East, following Hippojuice.
Hippojuice, nigga!
Markout Radio live Sundays at 2 p.m. on morelikeradio.com. Two wrestling marks who surprisingly don't have a lot of nice things to say about Hulk Hogan. I think you should bring Hogan back and let Norton kick the fuck out of him.
Hogan hours sucked.
But now it just seems like everyone's kicking out of everyone's finishers for no reason whatsoever.
You're making me embarrassed over here.
Or their fans.
I gotta say, the person I masturbate the most to on More Like Radio is Big T.
My boner's so huge right now.
Go away. Just stop. I don't even care. It's in.
And that's Markout Radio live Sundays from 2 to 4 p.m. on morelikeradio.com.
Hey guys, Big Phil here from the Man Cave Radio Show. Stick around. Afterwards, we got the Sully Show from 12 to 2. We have Markout Radio from 2 to 4. We got Masters of None from 10 to 11 tonight. Sundays, exclusively on morelikeradio.com.
The Fifth Circle at 10 p.m. on Thursdays is the poster child for dysfunctional families in America.
Wouldn't it be nice?
We have the abusive father.
What was your evil plan, Mersh, to date another chick that does heroin? Mersh, as your friend, I have to tell you, you're unfixable.
The edgy rebel son.
She gives me fear boners. We fucked for so long that I forgot her name.
And the lovable yet completely batshit insane mother figure.
They can't take one ball squeeze? You had me at pillow fort.
So tune in to feel better about your life.
It's not enough to go through life relying on good looks and an incredible body.
That's the Fifth Circle, Thursday nights from 10 to 12 on morelikeradio.com.
It's like my co-host is an atomic bomb.
Tuesday nights on More Like Radio, it's the show about beer that apparently everybody is talking about.
He has his own show.
No, he doesn't.
He has a podcast.
What? Prove it.
Alcohol by Volume.
He talks about beer. How hard is that?
Alcohol by Volume.
Talks about beer. How hard is that?
Because it's a show on our network.
Alcohol by Volume.
No.
Who does the show?
Atticus.
Atticus, why does that sound
Because he's the guy that syncs up our audio when we screw it up.
Kevin, great at video, horrible at everything else in his life.
Well, yeah, because Atticus was a fan, and then he became a staff person, and then he became a show host. Very integrated with us. I mean, he has a More Like Radio T-shirt.
He sounds great. We should get him to host a show.
He does
on
have
the
a
station.
He does have a show. It's called Alcohol by Volume.
Alcohol by Volume, Tuesday nights 6 to 8 p.m. only on morelikeradio.com.
Damn it, can a guy masturbate in this house? Did somebody bet me how many washcloths I could fit in my butt, or did I do this just for fun?
I'm sorry, ham radio, but you left me no other choice. I called the FCC.
Don't you know like the Tigerman stance of Vince's Cecil on radio, you idiot?
We're tired of you infecting people with your smut. This is an epidemic, and it must be contained.
I will not have it happening in my own house.
Fuck you and everyone else. People freaking love us. We're gonna be huge.
This is ham radio, because once you go ham, fuck everything else.
This is Ham Radio. Be part of the problem, not part of the solution. Tuesdays, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here on...
Bringing internet radio to the next level. It's not FM. It's not XM. It's more like radio. Bringing internet radio to the next level. It's not FM. It's not XM. It's more like radio.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from such educational films as 2 minus 3 equals negative fun and Firecrackers, the Silent Killer. You may remember me from such nature films as Earwigs, Ooh, and Man vs. Nature, The Road to Victory. You may remember me from such medical films as Alice Doesn't Live Anymore and Mommy, What's Wrong with That Man's Face? In all the animal kingdom, no mother is more devoted than the blue jay.
Mr. McClure?
Oh, hello, Bobby.
Jimmy, I'm curious as to how meat gets from the ranch to my stomach.
Have you ever wondered why fat parents have fat children? Or why Chinese parents have Chinese children? Whoa, 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 slow down, Jimmy. You just asked a mouthful. Valuing her eggs above even her own life, the mother bird bravely fights off such fearsome predators as the badger and the mongoose. Of course, one thing Mother Blue Jay can't defend against is a set of steel tongs.
Mr. McClure, I have a crazy friend who says it's wrong to eat meat. Is he crazy?
No, just ignorant. You see, your crazy friend never heard of the food chain.
Welcome back to the Hippojuice Show. Monaco, the number is 954-573-2780. If you want to send us a message on Twitter, just do hashtag Hippojuice, and I shall be going through those tonight as we go live. Also, guys, I want to remind you that the band that performed their live event, Static Silence, they're going to be performing on the 15th of May in Clifton, New Jersey at Dingbats with a Z.
Because it's radical.
I know. At 620 Van Houten Avenue in Clifton, New Jersey, May 15th. Check them out. They rocked it. They did great, so go support them. And you could also hit them up on Twitter. It's at Static Silence.
With a K.
With a K.
What if you want to actually physically hit them?
Then you go to that event
Also go
on
to
the
the same
15th
event.
and then just hit them.
Oh, BT Dubs on Elite speakers, Elite spelled with 3s. They had a special guest on.
Who?
It was the episode that just aired before ours. I'm sure you could hear a replay somewhere. I don't know how the site works.
Regis Philbin.
No, so we had they had a special guest on, a female who loves video games and everything. So we threw out a contest there that we want people to send an MS Paint picture of what they think the female looks like, and whoever gets closest, I will personally send out a $50 Vanilla Visa gift card to that person.
Wait.
Hear the show.
An MS. Okay, can I try to do one right now?
Yeah, but you didn't hear the show, Royce. You don't know what she sounds like.
Yes, I did.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yes, I did.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, I did. The girl, I knew there was a girl. I was actually asking who she was.
Okay.
What's a vanilla? I don't. I'm sorry. What's a Vanilla Visa?
It's
gift
just
card?
a brand. It's just a brand of.
It's just a brand. It's just a $50 gift card from Visa. You could use anywhere. They're called Vanilla Visa.
Okay, I pulled it up here on the screen so you guys could see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna try to draw her. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, this is the head here. Let me get a bigger.
Well, it is circular.
Hold
That's
on,
good.
hold on.
So
Get a
far,
bigger-
you got like a Jay Leno jaw going on.
Shut up for. You know what? You're making me nervous, and that's why you're making me mess up. Stop.
You making me crazy.
Yeah, stop. Okay. Now I gotta find a different brush.
So while you find a brush, so go ahead and listen to the show. It's the one that aired today, right before Hippojuice.
Here we go.
And I want an MS Paint picture sent in of what you think the female looks like. Whoever gets closest, I will send a $50 Vanilla Visa gift card out to. The deadline will be this Sunday Fun Day at
So
midnight.
far, Royce looks like he's drawing a Rastafarian Jay Leno with dreadlocks.
Oh
Shut
my
up! I'm not
God.
done yet. Can I finish?
God, you didn't complain while Homeboy was painting the Mona Lisa. You got to let him finish.
I'm not done yet. It's a process.
He's going to do shadowing now.
It's radio. I'm trying to describe what's going on.
All right.
Hi,
hold
caller.
on.
Who's this?
I'm getting there.
Joe Conti.
Hey, Joe.
Hi, Joe Conti.
Hey, Joe.
How you guys doing?
Good, man. What's up?
I just wanted to call and just say thanks for putting that thing together and having us, of course. And it was a great time. And and I have to say I apologize because I actually didn't see the big engagement.
Oh yeah, he did it.
You
left early?
No, I didn't leave early. I went outside twice the whole night, and I was getting Dave to do a thing for me in Al Pacino voice. I should have made him wear the wig when he was doing it. But then when we came inside, like 15 minutes later, they're like, "Hey, so what do you think of the engagement?" I'm like, "I didn't get engaged. Like, what are you talking about?" and then they told me that you did the whole thing, and I missed it completely.
Yep.
So I apologize, but I did congratulate you both.
Thank you.
And,
yes.
Very good.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. You fucking killed, dude. You were fantastic as usual. So yeah, that was.
Everybody. I kind of got a really lucky spot because everybody was, still there, and the editor. You know what it is? The technical difficulties that you guys had in the beginning of the show actually made the night better, or probably made the broadcast better, because that 45 minutes or so, instead of everybody just getting there and then all of a sudden it's like, "Hey, welcome to the live event," people got to hang out for like 45 minutes, and they were drinking, and they were like enjoying themselves, and the vibe was, this is going to be good. And then it's almost like it was meant to be. There you go. Then the audio and everything came up, and then you guys started, with Mersh doing a great job hosting. And so I think it worked out for the best. I mean,
Yeah, Mersh was doing a great job up until the way too much Adderall and way too much alcohol kicked in together.
Yeah, and then he made out with Ariel.
I know, he made out with Ariel also. So
I wanted to chop his fucking head off.
Yeah.
With that stupid sword that he had.
Oh yeah, he was walking around.
He wouldn't let it go.
Mersh-
Like Linus with the blanket.
Mersh kept walking around with a cutlass. It was.
Really was. Like, I mean, all right, you had it for a little bit. Like, arg, we get it, you're a pirate. And after like 4 hours, it's like, dude, you need to hold it when you take a leak.
Yeah, and he was using it.
The pirate.
And he was using it to even signal the comic's time too, like an asshole. He kept like spinning like the wrap it up symbol with the sword.
Of course he did.
Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, 3 people went to the hospital. He kept on whacking people in the head with it.
Yeah, he kept hitting people with it.
It was really fun.
It was a lot of fun though.
It's prototypical Mersh.
Yeah.
Because Mersh will do such a great thing and at the same time make a complete ass out of himself.
Yeah, that pretty much describes him.
Awesome. It's very hard to do something really good. Like, he did such a great job hosting. It was amazing.
He did a really good job.
But he's the only guy that can do that. He can do such a great job and at the same time be a horse's ass.
Yep.
And he did.
And he really was. He really was an asshole.
Yeah, we talked about the show for a good 2 hours last night on DNR. But yeah,
what's
from what it
DNR?
sounded like you guys had a Dutch Royce, another show that I do. And we went over all that nonsense, and it sounded like you guys had a great time.
Funny. Yeah, I just want to thank Punchy for having to take a dump, so I got a really good spot when everybody was listening.
That is so true. Joe got bumped up.
You got the nervous dumps?
Well, Punchy was supposed to go up second, but he was in the bathroom for a good solid 20 minutes.
Yeah, they called Punchy's name to go up, and then he's taking a dump, of course.
He went in looking like a Duck Dynasty rapist. He came out looking like Jared from Subway.
No, it was ridiculous. But yeah, it was fantastic. Especially the turnout was fantastic considering where the event was too. So
yeah, I mean, listen, I know North Jersey like the back of my hand, and I had never ever been within 2 miles of that place.
Yeah, I know.
Ever.
I know.
I thought it was a gag. I'm like, these more like radio guys are hilarious. was going to be just a bonfire and mushrooms but no, it was the location sucked, but the place could have been really cool, like because you have like all the open. It's like a marina bar, I
Right?
guess.
Yeah, it is.
But they were just horses' asses with the equipment, from what Andy was saying. What a pain in the ass.
Yeah. But it was fun, man. All right, hey, thank you for calling, dude. And by the way, plug your show, man. Monday nights, right?
Yeah, Monday night, 7 to 10 on what's it called?
Oh, I forget the name.
You guys are all stupid. It's more like radio.
He's fucking
You
moron.
just did a live event. You guys are dumb.
All right, Joe, man. Take it easy,
Well, I
dude.
just wanted to thank you guys. All right, man. I'll see you guys later.
All right, later. Joe Conti, guys. He's awesome. He killed. Ryan, what do you think of my drawing for...
You need
well,
skin color and hair color.
I got it fine. What do you
Well,
think,
the problem
Dutch?
is I need you to email that to leadspeakers@gmail.com.
No, post it on the Facebook.
Post it on the Facebook. Do what Kyle says, not what I says.
I'll do it later.
He's not going to do
I'm
it.
probably not.
You're going to blow your chance at a $50 vanilla Visa, Royce.
Ryan, I thought it was 25. Now it's 50.
Where's
It
the
keeps
skin
changing.
color? Are you just saying she's albino?
It was 50.
I don't know what she is. I don't know.
You have to guess.
He doesn't see in color.
Is she a velociraptor?
Okay. Albino is your guess.
I'm going to guess brunette. I'm going to guess brunette and Samoan. Am I right?
I'm not going to tell you whether you're right.
Well, I am right. I
As
got
opposed
it.
to all the blonde and redheaded.
You have to
Samoans
listen
out
next
there.
Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Okay, fine. Does she have different colored eyes? I don't know.
What?
I'm just guessing here.
Wait, what?
What's that
Well,
disease?
why don't you hear
black
her
dots.
voice and figure it out?
I don't care.
All right. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
What do you mean? Okay, I just drew a picture of her, and I got it. I nailed it.
Look at you two promoting lead speakers and trying to get people to actually download the show and whatnot. That's I'm proud of you.
By the way,
a vanilla Visa for $50. When McDonald's has breakfast all day, that's like 50 sausage breakfast burritos.
Before we go too much
all
further,
day.
Do you guys get mad when you hear people say vanilla?
Not
Or
really.
am I the only one?
Wait,
No,
why?
why does that
No,
bother?
How do you
why
say
would
it?
anyone get mad?
Vanilla, the way you said it.
Or do you say caramel?
No, you said vanilla.
Do you say
What's
caramel?
vanilla?
Do you say caramel or caramel?
I say caramel.
I say caramel.
I say caramel.
I say caramel.
Really? So you say caramel apple, not caramel apple?
Yeah, I say
Caramel.
caramel.
Dutch, you're an
apple, yes.
asshole.
You're a
You-
fucking
fuck
son of
you.
a bitch, bro.
Now I'm pissed off.
Now I'm mad too. Everyone's mad at the way Dutch says it. And
Okay.
and he calls them pop.
Vanilla and caramel.
I call it vanilla. That's how I say it. Vanilla.
Well,
Vanilla.
that is how it's spelled, is vanilla. So
Hold on, vanilla. How do you say it?
Vanilla. That's what I said.
Nuclear.
Vanilla.
It's pronounced
Yeah, vanilla.
nuclear.
People who say Nilla, I don't know why that always bothers
How
me.
about Nelly? I'm
What about
going
Nilla
down,
Wafer?
down,
Fine,
baby.
stop bringing it up.
how about Nelly, the musical artist?
Yes. Dope
Dude,
speed in a Range
I went to
Rover.
this. I went to this place near where I live, like in this town called Buford, downtown Buford, and it's like $10 to get in, but it's really cool. Like they have like this live band that plays, which is kind of awesome. And then on the downstairs is like some sort of rap dance club. They have a DJ there. They have a disc jockey spinning tunes. So I head downstairs, right, just to check it
Just
out.
to get your dance on?
Just to get my dance on a little. So I go downstairs and there's like this drunk dude, probably about my age, and like some other. There's like two dudes about my age, just drunk, fighting over the ugliest girl I've ever seen. So this place has like 7 security guards, all like the biggest, most muscular dudes you've ever seen, just wearing tight security shirts and earpieces. All of a sudden, you see them run downstairs because the two dudes get into a fight. So they open the back door and they throw them in the street. And I was in the process of going down, so like the door's open, so I'm watching them fight. So these two dudes are trying to fight, and the stupid, like, rail-thin, crack-whore blonde girl gets in the way, and one of the security guards fucking leveled her by mistake. because like the two drunk guys who were fighting wouldn't stop, so like a security guy each had the dudes, and they just kept punching and scratching and biting, and like one of the security guards got like elbowed in the face, and he got really pissed.
Some bash.
So he threw his giant muscular black guy fist, and he nailed the blonde girl. And I thought she died.
Oh
She
my God.
blacked out. There's one of those, she blacked out before her knees buckled. She just dropped to the floor. So they did the only thing they could do, which was they dragged all 3 of them in the street and they just walked in and left her for dead. I wish I knew the conclusion. I don't know what happened, but the security guard just came in like, job well done. solve that issue.
I really wish you used your mobile cellular smart device and recorded that.
Dude.
Yeah, that would've been
her
nice.
so goddamn hard. It wasn't even like a direct punch in the face. It hit her like the top spot of the head type deal. Dude, it was...
Dude, he probably gave her brain damage.
Hold on. Now, was anyone recording? Because
No,
on
because...
YouTube. If you type in the name of the bar and fight or something like that.
No,
Search for it, just see.
because they threw him out the back. I happened to be I was trying to get in there. It's weird
Well, I know,
to
but
explain.
how many people were around and saw what you saw?
There was only me and 2 people because the door kind of stayed open. It was a back door that didn't close all the way. So I just happened to be there, and you heard the bitch get punched. It was fucking hilarious. She just dropped. It was the funniest thing I'd ever seen.
So, good.
And it was a Bon Jovi tribute band.
Oh,
Vanilla.
That just makes it.
That was playing there all
That
night.
just makes it.
All right, next video.
Guess what they were called?
What were they called?
Jersey
Living on a Prayer.
Ducks.
Living on a Prayer? No?
No, Jersey Ducks. The Ducks of Jersey.
I got it. Good.
The Ducks of Jersey?
Yeah, I bet you they Jersey dock in the fucking back.
A Michigan man was arrested for living with his roommate, but it's not quite what it seems.
Oh, you have to listen. You're missing the story.
Tittles! Man was arrested for living with his roommate, but it's not quite what it seems. 64-year-old Dennis McCauley had reportedly been living with his 72-year-old roommate who died last November.
It started when the manager
He died last November.
of this mobile home park in the Detroit suburb.
Oh,
Am I the only person who thinks that he sounds like the bad guy in a 1990s Adam Sandler movie?
Okay, by the way, he already has 2 strikes against him because he's in a mobile home. The strike 1, strike 2 in Detroit. Let's see if we hit strike 3.
Went to give an eviction notice to Ann Marquis.
Eviction notice, strike 3.
Because she was 3 months behind on the rent. McCauley answered the door and acted like everything was normal.
But it wasn't. No one had seen Marquis in several months. Fox affiliate WSYM spoke with a woman who lived in the same neighborhood and claimed she was friends with Marquis. She also said she thought there was something off about McCauley and was worried.
And I said, what are you doing with him? He don't act right. Throws his hands up in the air and he bows down on the ground. I couldn't understand.
Authorities say Marquis likely died of natural
But look at him. It's a man right there.
causes. McCauley had been using her
Dennis
credit card.
McCauley.
Dennis
He sounds like the he sounds like the North American Frisbee Golf champion.
Dennis McCauley?
Yeah.
No, he is the Hall of Fame. He actually got inducted 6 months ago.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, they actually have the Frisbee Golf Hall of Fames in Portland, Oregon.
Not many people know
Yeah,
that.
it was Dennis the Disc McCauley.
Yeah, Dennis the Disc McCauley. I hate you, right?
He invented the wrist flick, which
Did
would
he?
allow the disc to curve and go with
No
the
wonder.
tailspin.
He's in the
and
Hall
then-
of Fame.
I'm glad
I
John's
realized
here
John was-
because that revolutionized disc golf.
Dennis
Didn't realize John
Disc
had that much
McCauley.
knowledge of Frisbee golf.
That's what that's what Google searches for, man.
Cashing her Social Security checks since her passing. But McCauley isn't the first to be caught living with a deceased roommate. Another Michigan resident reportedly kept her dead boyfriend inside their home for 2 years. Police say the 71-year-old woman even mummified him in the living room chair. He is
Were
also
they
said
having
to
a
have
tea party?
Well, you could tell that.
Jesus.
Fucking
What's
Kenny.
going on with Michigan?
Look at
He's
Kenny.
doing all right. He has that one solid tooth.
It's like Kenny McCormick's dad.
died of natural causes, and while his alleged girlfriend also cashed his Social Security checks, she maintained that she kept him around because she, quote, didn't
Wait, why
want
was
to
it
be
his
alone.
alleged girlfriend? Not his girlfriend allegedly cashed dead guy security checks. She was allegedly his girlfriend.
I think Tittle might have screwed that one up.
alone. McCauley was arraigned Friday with several charges, including failure to report a death and identity theft. For Newsy,
But
I'm Lindsay
apparently, I actually will rate him as a 7 as opposed to Dutch, who's a 6.
Yeah, but did you see how he was wearing that hat?
Yeah, you get it straight, bro. All right, it's the next one.
Mother facing
That was a very loud one also. Let's turn it down a bit here.
charges, accused of lying to everyone by claiming that her son had cancer. And by everyone, police says she told friends, family, even the young boy that he had this deadly disease. ABC's Ty Hernandez is here
Yup.
with this story. Good morning, Ty.
Good morning, Bianna and Dan. The mother's been charged with theft by deception and endangering the welfare of a child. Police say it appears that not even her own family knew she had made it all up.
Neighbors say when Susan Stillwagon announced her 9-year-old son had stage 3 Hodgkin.
Well, Stillwagon, they changed the name at Ellis Island. It was originally Go Carriage.
Oh, I thought it was Ario Stillwagon.
Yours is better, John.
Hodgkin's lymphoma, it brought out the best in her community. Now, there's only disbelief.
I am completely blown away by this.
I got a scar.
I got a scar.
I'm like,
Mitch,
totes
put that clip in the
stoked.
Dropbox.
I got a scar. She sounds just like her, though.
Look at the fact that my hair is so perfectly combed for this.
We usually go to Starbucks and get
This
venti cappuccino.
girl kind of has a pig nose, doesn't she?
To quote Daniel Tosh, she's Florida as shit.
When Susan Stillwagon announced her 9-year-old son had stage 3 Hodgkin's lymphoma, it brought out the best in her community. Now, there's only disbelief.
I am completely blown away by this.
Shocked that a mother.
I am completely blown away by this.
You want it one more time, Dutch? I'll give it to you one more time.
Yeah, definitely.
One more time for you to get it. Here it is.
Community. Now, there's only disbelief.
I am completely blown away by this.
Jeremy Iron cereal. If you're looking for marshmallows, there are none. I can assure you it's quite bland.
Mother
If
could
you're
have
looking for a prize, at the bottom of the box, you'll just find more
I am
cardboard.
completely blown away by this.
There you go.
Ate it all up, even allegedly lying to the boy himself, telling him he was ill when he was not. According
But
licensed
we bumped heads on that one hard.
Yes, we did.
police, this woman who identified herself as Stillwagon's mother had little to say in her defense.
I will just tell you that my daughter is sick. Something snapped in her head. Don't know what.
The 35-year-old Pennsauken, New Jersey mom was
That's a fake
Pennsauken,
name.
Pennsauken, New Jersey. Jesus Christ, the Indians named everything in that fucking place.
Right
Do me a
next to
favor, look up the most famous
Xanadu, New
people.
Jersey.
Say it right.
Let's look at the most famous people from Pennsauken, New Jersey.
Okay, let's see. You're not gonna find any.
Pennsauken, New Jersey alum.
You'll find Dan Beardoff. He was the runner-up in last year's Frisbee Golf Championship.
Whoa, with a lot of coincidence. It's a lot of Frisbee golf people tonight, huh?
He's actually the
Yeah,
brother
it
of Dan.
All right.
Nothing.
Anybody?
Notable people. You had Harold Amos, microbiology and professor, who was the first black department chairman.
Black department store worker.
Didn't he also make a good set of cookies?
He did. It was famous.
You have
Amos.
William Wesley, NBA basketball
William
player,
Easley's way
associate.
better.
You had John Taylor, wide receiver, with the San Francisco 49ers.
All right. It's not bad.
Let's see.
And that's it.
Damn, another one. You had Dwight Hicks, former player of the San Francisco. David Griggs, former NFL linebacker for San Francisco. Damn, dude.
After her release
Wow.
from
And then they also have Bill Gosper, mathematician and pioneering computer programmer.
And also an avid Frisbee golf enthusiast.
Bill Gosper.
What?
Oh, my
The
God.
35-year-old
What an awful
Pennsauken,
name.
New Jersey mom was arrested after her release from a psychiatric facility. She's accused of theft by deception, rallying her son's friends, even family members, to help raise money. They sold wristbands, necklaces, held special events, all an
Well,
alleged
of course she
hoax.
had to lie for money. She's not pulling in Bill Gosper cash. She's not living on that Bill Gosper money.
She's not making that Bill Gosper cake. That's for sure.
Desperate Housewives of Pennsauken, New Jersey.
The Real Housewives of Pennsauken, New Jersey.
No
it's on cable
explanation.
access on the CBS or PBS,
She couldn't
whatever the hell it's
articulate to
called.
me why she did it. Just that.
Why does your dad look like her mom?
Is that the sergeant? Is that the?
Look at her.
That's not the. That says Sergeant Cheryl Duffy.
Yeah, she's a sergeant.
What?
Oh, no, you misunderstand. She's a Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Band cover band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She had a problem. That was her answer. I have a problem.
Last month, this message popped up on the Facebook page for Stillwagon's son. Quote, "My stomach still hurts, but I'm trying to rest like my mom says so I can go to my team's soccer game." Police say it's unclear who actually wrote those words.
She took her son to the doctors for some type of ailment, and in the early stages the doctor mentioned cancer. But since that time, it was ruled out.
Good news, Stillwagon allegedly never broke to her son or their community, robbed of money and trust.
Well, police are still trying to figure out how much money was pocketed by the mom, and ironically, it was the boys' school which had first rallied around to help the Stillwagon family. They became...
That's not irony. That's a coincidence. I hate when people do not... No, but that's one of my pet peeves. When people do not use that word right, that's called a coincidence, that it was the same school. That's not irony. Irony is not that. That's not what it is.
Suspicious and called police saying something didn't seem right. That tip led to her arrest.
Ironic would be
an incongruency of two things.
Ironic would be if then the mother got cancer because of this. That's irony. The same cancer that she was pretending to have. That would be ironic. Not that the same
It's
school.
like rain on your wedding day.
No, that song. Okay.
It's incredible. You hear people lying about themselves and their own health.
Okay, I don't want to hear you banter. You guys are a bunch of fucking morons, though. So.
But I want to see if they get to talking about spoons and knives.
They're not.
Yeah, all they need is a knife.
But did you hear about the best announcer in basketball history and what he said about the Oklahoma City cheerleader?
No.
Okay.
Controversy over the sports columnist who asked if an NBA cheerleader was too
hold on,
chunky.
dude. He wasn't an announcer.
I'm sorry, columnist.
I do remember the story, but...
Yeah, columnist. I'm sorry. Here you go.
Yeah. Controversy over the sports columnist who asked if an NBA cheerleader was too chunky to be cheering. Readers lashed out in defense of the Oklahoma Thunder's Kelsey Williams.
Yeah, fat readers.
She's not, but she's not.
And now ABC's Lynn.
You think she's
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Dude.
Has the
what's wrong
story.
with her?
I don't.
While the Oklahoma City Thunder's been winning games on the court, it's one of their cheerleaders.
They have a bit.
look at that fatso.
What a fat pig. What's wrong with this guy?
Pig. What a disgusting...
Oh my God! How does she fucking put pants on? Ew, dude.
They
Okay,
make
that columnist-
tampons the size for her fucking wide vagina.
I
I'm sure
would
she has that
literally-
wide fucking body.
I would literally
What a
punch
pig.
Marie as hard as I could just to sniff her thong.
I'm starving.
Dude, the columnist who said she was chunky has to be the gayest guy in the world.
It's actually a girl, dude.
Let's see.
Same thing.
Look, now they're zooming in on her chunkiness. Look how fat she. What a fat bitch.
Fucking pig.
What a
Oh my God.
You great big fat
bitch. Ew.
Jesus, did she think she was going to be a cheerleader for the Oklahoma City Thunder thighs?
Oh.
Nailed it.
Yeah, she should be on the Charlotte Bobfats.
Oh.
Okay, see the Oklahoma Chunkies.
Oh, nailed them. Oh, maybe she'll go back to the Seattle Supersizers.
Shut up.
Maybe she's going to go to the Miami heating up food in the microwave to eat fat.
Eat fat. Right.
The Los Angeles Cakers. That's where she should go.
It's not bad.
All right, enough. No more. Okay, stop. Let's play more.
Kelsey Williams.
Look at this fat bitch!
Fucking disgusting monster.
Somebody post pictures of her in the chat room so other people can see them too, because just in case.
Veteran cheerleader with the
We're playing the videos.
Yeah, I know.
NBA for 3 years, became the focus of a CBS Houston sports radio article.
Look at her. You could barely see her abs. You
God,
could
what a
barely see her abs.
No
Article
tits
posted
or hips
online
or ass.
titled,
Oh my God, she's awful.
Is this girl too chunky to be an OKC Thunder cheerleader? It was posted after last Monday's playoff game between the Oklahoma City Thunder and Houston Rockets. The columnist, Claire Crawford, even launched a poll asking
By the way, you can tell it's a basketball segment because you heard the basketball bounce.
readers if they think Williams has the perfect look, could use some tightening up in her midsection, or if she has no business wearing that outfit in front of people. The article caused an immediate backlash with readers.
Look at this fat slut. Seriously.
Disgusting
pig of a woman. Pig
For a
of a woman.
professional cheerleader, like, yeah, she's pretty fat.
She's not.
Come on, man.
Dude, remember, they live in
switch it that
Oklahoma
fast.
City. This is as good as they get in that
That's a
chicken
good
place.
point. You're right. You know
Can't
what?
they
Hold on. John, I'll agree with you. If she was a Miami Heat cheerleader or a Laker girl, you'd be right. But it's Oklahoma City. Ryan has a point. This is the best you got, bro.
I've not heard that song by Steel Bomb. Shell.
Yes. Yes, I would say that.
I have
Going
another
on the-
bombshell.
Hey, remember when they photoshopped bangs on Obama?
Yeah, that was funny. Look at there's pictures of her.
Have you guys not heard that song "Girl from Oklahoma" by Steel Panther?
No.
It's all about this.
Look.
Why are you listening to Steel Panther?
Why are you not is a real
aren't
question.
Listening to Steel Panther.
Attack
question,
against
I guess.
Crawford, calling her a bully and a mean girl, with one person tweeting, "Wow, it's possible
the truth. Look at that pig."
for a woman to be a misogynist. Blogger Claire Crawford qualifies." Another adding, "Shame on you, Claire Crawford, for your irrelevant, vindictive, and outrageous comments about Kelsey B. Williams." CBS Houston
Charlie
would
B.
only say
Barkin.
that the article was taken down from its website on Wednesday, and now several websites, including the Houston Chronicle, are saying that Claire Crawford seems to be a
Hey,
pseudonym
maybe she'll
for
go back to the Denver Chicken Nuggets.
Anna Megan Rayleigh, a columnist
get
for
that one.
CBS Houston. Rayleigh once posted this video on the Houston
Oh, this is her. This is the reporter, I think, that was doing it.
Chronicle website when she herself
Look at her.
auditioned to be a
Okay, you know what? That other one is a fat bitch compared to this one.
Pants down.
The other one's a fat whore compared to this one.
cheerleader for a professional soccer team.
I added my own personal style.
She didn't make the team. Rayleigh has denied writing the columns.
So that's why she's
Now I get it.
bitter.
She's pissed off that some fat pig
Is
took
a
her
cheerleader
spot
for the
at-
best team in the West in the NBA, and she could have made an American soccer team.
Yeah, and then this big fat pig got it ahead of her. This pig.
Criticizing Williams, but that hasn't stopped critics from lashing out, with one person writing, "Women like Anna Megan Rayleigh, a.k.a. blogger Claire Crawford, who called cheerleader
that's
fat,
not her
are
name.
idiots, and the reason women hate themselves so much." As for Williams, she's taking the high road, tweeting, "Thank you to everyone for the compassion and love today. I'm in awe." For
Glad you guys recognize that I'm a fat pig.
I don't.
Thank you, thank you to
So
everyone
now
for
during
your
every-
compassion and love today. I'm in all. Hashtag bacon time.
So does this mean now that like during every single playoff game that they're gonna like emphasize her now? Like,
Yes.
oh look, here
Oh,
she
yeah.
is.
This is
All
the
right.
poor one. That
And by
got
the way,
bullied.
they're gonna try to take more money from us if you buy stuff online.
We're one step closer to being forced to pay sales tax on items we buy online.
No.
Yup.
Rebecca Jarvis is here to explain. Good morning, Rebecca.
Bianna, good morning to you. A proposal to require online retailers to collect state and local sales tax has just cleared a major hurdle. Senators have agreed to end
Her
debate
hair
on
looks
the
fake.
so-called Marketplace Fairness Act, setting up a final vote early.
Marketplace Fairness Act. Why do all the laws they pass, they try to make them sound like they're helping, but really all they're doing is
they're trying to
horrible,
get more money.
horrible things?
Next month. Now, it remains uncertain if the House will go along with it, but the president supports it, so there is a real possibility that this could become reality. What does it mean? Well, right now, states can only require stores to collect sales tax if the store has a physical presence.
Because that's the only reason the state has the right to have tax, because they're using physical property in that state and their roads. That's why sales tax is taken from them. When you're buying something from Amazon, why do I have to pay Florida if it was shipped from Washington? Florida did nothing in this situation. They did nothing to get the money. They did nothing for it. I get a store. I even get a store because a store is in that community, and you're helping out your community and the roads that you're located on. But if it's why would Florida get the money? Why?
Obamacare.
Now, this bill would change that and treat online retailers just like brick and mortar stores. Traditional retailers,
Which Obama is calling the Going Back in 10 Years Act.
like Walmart, say that this is going to level the playing field, and even Amazon supports it because it already collects sales tax on some purchases. States, well, they're desperate for revenue. They like it. So, Bianna, it is all of them lined up against consumers.
Oh, and not a headline consumers like to
God damn it.
That's weird, dude. Amazon would have been the only people who could have stopped that, but if they're in support of it, it's fucking
Well,
weird.
because
Why
they
would
get-
Amazon
yeah.
support that?
Because they get a bigger return at the end of the year when they're filing their taxes.
They do.
But still, how much is that return going to be versus like if it's going to cost me the
All
same
50
on
states
Amazon?
is a lot.
But listen, if it's going to cost me the same to buy something off Amazon that I could just go to Walmart or Best Buy because of sales tax, I'm not going to wait for it to come here in 2 days.
Well, that's. I don't.
I go to Amazon. The convenience is nice, but I go there because it's cheap, and I don't pay shipping.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, and I don't pay, like I don't pay shipping because I pay like $90 at the beginning of the year to have Prime. But if I have to pay tax also, then fuck them.
But the thing is, like, not everybody, is gonna hear this story. I mean, we're obviously playing it, and a few people probably saw it, but the majority of the country, or at least the people who actually, the people in our generation that go on Amazon don't watch ABC News. You know what I mean? Like, oh God, they just fucking take it.
Yeah, dude, we watch Newsy with the young kids.
Right. No, but it is I get it. It is frustrating because I want, if there's going to be a tax, to be explained why why does Florida get because I live here, but Florida has nothing in the equation. They've put nothing into it to get the money. You know what I mean? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, even I get why Best Buy has to pay tax because the roads that lead to Best Buy are built by the city. You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes sense. I get it. But why in the world are we, whatever. Doesn't matter. None of this matters. Say Smith.
We're flying.
All right, here's another. This is a fun thing that's going to end horribly wrong.
Flying from San Francisco to Seattle, and I'm about to send a drink and a private message to a complete stranger.
Here we go. Classic Cab is going
we
to
talked about this
4F.
last week?
No.
What the hell is this?
No, we did not.
I'm sending her a message. Good morning, America. Just sent you a drink. Here we go. Send. Fingers crossed.
The message doesn't scare her, which is good because she's sitting right next to me. The wine is well received, and I find out that seat 4F is Diane Siebold, and she likes Virgin America's new pickup tool, which, by the way, my wife has given me permission to use.
Oh my God! Shoot it in the face.
My wife. How about being
My
adults?
wife controls all of all my funds.
I'm not even allowed to buy things for people or have conversations.
Dude, I wish that I could get like a severed deer's hoof and shoot him shoot it out of a gun through his face. So then that big object goes through his face.
Okay, well, makes sense, I guess.
No, somebody get working on the severed deer hoof gun. I'm looking at you, Mitch.
Just this once.
It's a little
Photoshop now.
It's kind of cool.
Let's face it, flying is far better known for lost luggage than love, a tool of misery and frustration, not generally known as a place to hit on people, and that's despite this textbook example from the movie Bridesmaids.
Okay, what is the movie Bridesmaid? I'm just curious.
Well, they're going to play the scene, and then we can assess it after they play it.
This is a textbook example, meaning that this is the most commonly seen example. Let's keep that in mind.
Did you not hear his You didn't hear his smarmy inflection?
Holy crap! Ryan's got a good point. He didn't. Back up. Hold on.
People, and that's despite this textbook example from the movie Bridesmaids.
Textbook. Ryan's right. That means that this is the norm. Textbook. When you use the word textbook, it's like this is the normal situation on a plane. This is just what happens in this situation. Let's see.
Uh-oh. What's that?
I gotta get back to my seat.
Virgin wants to rewrite the cliches and really be a place where love is in the air.
Virgin America, if an airline can be sexual, this is a sexual airline. You know, they
originally wanted to be called.
Why? Because it's Virgin?
No, they wanted to be called Boner Airlines.
I'm glad they have this sexy, hot woman here describing it.
Oh, yeah. She's looking really good.
I bet she takes in the ass. She looks hot.
They try to push the limits.
Every seat comes with a screen that lets you send a drink and a text message to anyone just by seat
I am
number.
a sexy, sassy bitch.
We found plenty of women and men who were more than a little interested.
I'm not going to say no to a Bloody Mary. I mean...
Because I'm a fucking party animal. I'm not going to no blame Mary.
Trust me,
Bloody
no
Mary,
one's
I want to go to
confusing
the
you.
penny slots.
Nobody confused you with somebody who turns down alcohol.
By the way, the only time you're allowed to
anything.
have, the only time you're socially allowed to have a Bloody Mary is on an airplane. I don't know why it's a rule. Like, you cannot have a Bloody Mary in any other situation except on an airplane.
Or like a morning bar thing.
No,
Yeah, if you go to a bar before
You get
12.
a mimosa, like a gay person.
Yeah, mimosa. That's
Mimosa?
a mimosa.
Yeah, if you're gonna drink in the morning, get a screwdriver.
Yeah, like an adult.
Why not? At least you're both interested in travel.
But here's the thing. Once airborne, there's no place to hide. No fake phone call to take. No, sorry, I'm late and have to
No
run.
one hits on each other in planes.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing on a plane?
It never happens.
Not since the 60s.
Dude, that's a great idea because they're just gonna sell a lot more alcohol.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, it's great on their part.
That just means they're gonna up like the drink cost.
Fine, but if I'm on there, I'm gonna send a drink and a sexy message to like a mom's 4-year-old daughter.
Oh God, I see it in the headlines already.
Do you see the problems? Hold on. Do you see the problems this is going to cause already? Are we figuring
Why?
this out?
Just because I send like a rum and coke to a 4-year-old girl with a message that says, "Want to join me in Rod City?"
Okay, Rod.
It's great because you always have an out. Be like, oh, I thought that was 14D, not B.
D's nuts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she was 3. Dude, I want to abuse it. I want to abuse it so bad. Or you know what? Like if let's say I'm flying with Royce and he goes to the bathroom, I'm gonna send a drink and the gayest message to the biggest guy that I see. Right in his seat.
You have to awkwardly look back and be like, dude, what the fuck's going on?
So then he doesn't even know.
You know what? This is a great idea now. I'm thinking about I will fuck with anybody who's flying with me.
Not to worry. You can always turn the system off. And who knows, a flight delay could even turn out to be perfect. After all, misery loves company. Well, Good Morning
If
America.
they do one more heart-shaped star swipe, I'm gonna throw up.
It really is terrible.
I hate fluff pieces, man.
Yeah. Just like this textbook example of rape. What? Why are you saying this? What's wrong with you?
Dude, I wish it would have been, check out this textbook example from, and then they have Harrison Ford yelling, "Get off my plane."
All right.
Classic airplane things.
Moon landing faked. Why people believe in conspiracy theories. This is from Scientific America. New psychology research helps explain why some see intricate government conspiracies behind events like 9/11 or the Boston bombing. Did NASA fake the moon landing? No. NASA owns space.
Next story.
Is the government hiding Martians in Area 51? Is global warming a hoax? What about the Boston Marathon bombing? An inside jobs, perhaps? In the book, The Empire of Conspiracy, Timothy Melly, another ultimate Frisbee champ, explains that conspiracy theories have traditionally been regarded by many social scientists as the implausible vision of lunatic fringe, often inspired by what the late historian Richard Hofstadter described as the paranoid style of American
What is up with all
politics.
these big words? Who wrote this? Bill Gosper?
Oh, Ryan, stop.
I think he did.
Stop with Bill Gosper. You fucking stop.
Well, Gosper didn't know how to write because he was working on his wrist flick, as John pointed out.
For example,
No, he's the mathematician from Pennsauken Township, New Jersey.
Oh, sorry, I got confused.
For example, while
You
it
know
has,
Bill Gosper.
for example,
Idiot.
I know Bill Gosper, sir, and you, sir, are no Bill Gosper.
Bill Gosper.
For example, while it has been, by the way, that's the most time anyone's ever said that guy's name. For example, while it has been known for some time that people who believe in one conspiracy theory are likely to believe in other conspiracy theories, we would expect contradictory conspiracy theories to be negatively correlated. Yet, this is not the case. So even if the two conspiracy theories go against each other, these people, what they're saying here, tend to believe them anyway. So either you're really crazy or really bored. But Scientific America, what do they know? You know?
Wait, so the study concluded that people who believe, I'm sorry, I'm. What?
It explains that people.
Sum it up for me.
Okay, it explains that
Broad strokes.
even if two conspiracy theories go against each other, the people that believe in conspiracy theories will still believe in both. A good
So
case.
there's a
Here we
conspiracy
go.
theory about
Look.
landing on the moon is fake, and then there's another one about how the moon landing was fake. Is it fake? They'll believe them both.
Right. A good case in point is Alex Jones' recent commentary on the Boston bombing. Jones, one of the country's preeminent conspiracy theorists, reminded his audience that 2 of the hijacked planes on 9/11 flew out of Boston, which makes sense, right? Are you putting it together, guys? Write it down. Related one conspiracy to another. Moreover, that the Boston Marathon bombing could be a response to the sudden drop in price of gold. Okay? Or part of a...
So Goldie Hawn is behind it.
Yes. Or part of a secret government plot to...
I knew I was suspicious of Kate Hudson.
Or it's a plot by the government to expand the TSA. Or they're trying to take down Frisbee Golf from the inside. Others have pointed their fingers to a mysterious man spotted on a nearby roof. Oh, whatever happened to the roof guy? Remember him? What was he doing on the roof? Huh?
Playing Frisbee golf.
Okay. Well, it remains...
He was a roofer.
He was revolutionizing the sport, taking it to extreme on top of buildings.
What's there a better chance of? That he was a roofer or that he had planned the event?
Planned the event.
Okay, thank you. See, now we've all we figured it out. By the way, Wisconsin is they vote to...
And don't forget that the Boston Celtics are from Boston.
Yeah, well,
let's not forget that tie-in.
What does that have to do with anything?
And also, Boston is referred to as Bean Town.
What is? I mean, it is, but what is that?
I don't know how they.
I
tie
don't.
into
How does that? How does that? That's a conspiracy, I guess.
Isn't it obvious? Boston beans, baked beans. You cook them in a crock pot.
Oh
Boom.
my
9/11.
God! He solved it. He brought it all
Get
together.
Alex on the phone.
John.
He brought it all together.
And that's how they do it. John did a perfect impression. You take something ridiculous, and then they will tie it together. John, that was classic,
That
man.
was really good.
Hi,
They will
caller.
tie it together like that.
Hi, caller. Who's this?
Hey guys,
Hi, Sean.
how you guys doing?
What's up?
Oh, just calling to derail the last 15 minutes of this goddamn show.
Oh, cool. Normal. At least you're not derailing the whole thing like you usually do.
What's your opinion on the Boston baked bean bomber?
Yeah, was it an inside job? You're the conspiracy nut, Sean.
It was a blowjob, that's for sure.
Well, I didn't.
Can't argue that.
Well, he's right. You know, when the man's right, he's right.
No, I heard some things about you, Royce.
Yeah, what's that?
You're just gonna throw me to the wayside and go ahead and get married to Marie, huh?
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
like
you were
that,
option
huh?
number 2.
Sean even moved back to California so you could legally get wed there.
Exactly. I was trying to establish residency here in California, so we could be together like we had planned all those years ago.
Okay,
since
but
your brother
hold on.
keeps
To be
shooting me
fair,
down every chance he gets.
living in the bathroom of a Del Taco is not establishing residency. It's still living in the bathroom of Del
dude,
Taco.
He has an inflatable mattress. So
Oh,
it
yeah,
works.
that's not bad.
He can be the ring bearer.
Yeah, he can. He can.
Do I have to walk it into a volcano?
Yes, you do. God willing. God willing, you do.
That was really funny, actually.
I was actually gonna make a joke that he had to be a dog and wear the pillow on his back and crawl on his hands and knees, but that works too.
Well, Sean, now that you're here, we will bring this up. Wisconsin committee votes for junk food stamp bill, which would not allow people with food stamps to buy junk food. A Wisconsin Assembly committee has approved a bill that would limit the amount of food stamp benefits that one could spend on junk food.
Good.
That's good.
Good. Fuck them.
Whoa,
We
hey.
already had that in Florida. That was like I told you, like how that fat woman was in Walmart and she had just that giant tub of like cheese doodles and like sugar.
I remember that story. Yeah.
Remember all that crap, and like her poor kids were malnourished because she was feeding them used cigarettes and. And that's the one when the woman at Walmart, she goes, you have too much junk food. She goes, you could only get the Oreos or the Chips Ahoy. That was the honest argument. She's like, you could get 9 pounds of meat if you want. Because you just can't get 2 types of cookies.
Yeah, exactly.
Pissed.
You know, why don't you get something with protein in it, you fucking idiot?
She's like, it says right here, it's got 3 grams of protein. I could get this.
I love it. So saying cigarette butts instead of used cigarette.
You can use your food stamps at pretty much at a bunch of different like fast food places.
You can
use
pay
your
your
Jack in the
rent with
Box
your
and
food stamps.
And
You
Subway
can rent a
and
car
stuff like
with
that.
food stamps.
That's why that state's
Only in
broke.
Los Angeles.
that state is broke because of that.
Yeah.
This liberal fucks just mooching off the system. Dude, I've never... Wouldn't you guys feel like, I don't know, like embarrassed to like go on food stamps or go on welfare? Like I've never once applied for unemployment. Maybe I'm just too prideful like that. But my
Maybe
whole thing
you're
is
just too good for everyone.
Wait, hold on.
Guy, it's not too good.
Hold on.
Me
Guy,
but unemployment
hold on,
is
Dutch.
different.
Dutch, guy who's about to have a tube installed in his car so he could drive is talking down to people. Go on, Dutch.
That doesn't relate. Do you realize how they didn't relate? I love Royce's.
Shut up, people are laughing.
You're like a girl when you argue.
People
with
are
points.
laughing.
Things that make the other person mad, hoping they'll derail off the other person's good
Did
point.
it worked though?
Yeah,
no,
it
I
did.
pointed out what you're doing. No. The thing is, like, dude, if you're going like, I don't know, am I the only one that like feels too prideful to like try and go on food stamps? Like, isn't that
I would never be able to do it.
If you're starving,
just
I
stand
get
in
it.
line
Hold
and
on.
get that, like,
listen, I'll say this. If
Just steal things.
yeah.
Right, I would do that before. I would, yeah, exactly.
I go hungry. Yeah. I don't mind stealing bread when the hunger. Hey ho. By the way, Dutch, we have good news for you, my friend. Plan B is now sold over the counter to 15 and older.
Woohoo!
What?
No.
What?
Oh, what? You wanted a video? Sure, I have one.
Yes.
Well, at least the audio of said video.
As young as 15 be allowed to get the morning after pill without their parents' permission. The government says yes, but some parents think it's a prescription for disaster. And joining us now with reaction is Anna.
Oh, God. I can't take any more of these cliches.
It's a prescription for disaster.
How is it a
have
bad
a
thing? All right, so
prescription.
you're a young girl. You did a dumb thing, so now you want to take the morning after pill. Instead of your parents need to know, you're scared to tell them, so you just baby and then you throw it away later. Like, how is that the smartest thing to do?
They should have it. I think that's great. I mean,
Oh, definitely. They
that's
definitely should have that.
dude. Listen. I would rather them have that option if they fuck up than, like Ryan said, to be able to buy it without their parents. That way, they don't have to be stuck at 15 with a kid because they made one mistake. You know what I mean?
Do you realize how much
think-
better that's going to help everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, if you try to go out with a girl and you see she has like a refillable 30-pack of Plan B in her purse, you know she's gonna put out. So it's
You're
fine.
right. Let's play a little more here.
30
Morning,
pack,
Anna.
really?
Good morning, Gretchen. Good morning to everybody at home. The controversial pill is now being moved from behind the counter to over the counter, and girls 15 and older can purchase Plan B without a prescription or permission from their parents. All they have to do is prove their age.
I don't really agree because it's like they're really at a young age and they shouldn't be, having sex in the first
Well,
place.
she
Just
seems
really-
like the
shut
person with
the
the insight.
Fuck up.
They
She
shouldn't
sounds
be
like she's
having.
on welfare.
They
You can
shouldn't.
get condoms at any age. Why can't you? I don't understand why you even need to have an age limit.
I don't understand why you need to have condoms.
Well, I mean, I do
I don't
understand.
agree with having sex with 15-year-olds. That's gross.
I do understand the age limit, Dutch. If a 12-year-old walks in there and wants to buy it, then they're going to call the cops. I mean, I get that.
Why?
You understand what I'm saying?
What's wrong with that?
That kind of make. Okay, Sean. That kind of makes sense. What's wrong with that?
Like,
If a
ridiculously young age.
12-year-old has enough sense to walk in there and ask for a Plan B pill, then, at least she's doing the
Sean,
right thing, because you don't want...
You should just get out of the car and go in yourself instead of sending them in because you're embarrassed.
You're right.
To have to
I'm
deal
not
with that
embarrassed
at
to buy
all.
Plan B pills.
Until now,
I
women
would-
had to ask a pharmacist for emergency contraception, and those under 17 could only get the morning after pill with a prescription. Critics say Plan B is the equivalent of an abortion pill.
No, it is not.
Royce, you've seen the billboard. 8 seconds after sex, your baby's heart is breathing and has a name.
After sex, 8 seconds after sex, and it's breathing, and it's already composed a sonnet at that right after.
Sean's the only guy who would walk out of a store with like vodka and Plan B pills. He goes, I'm being proactive and reactive.
And cordial.
The FDA's decision will lead to more sexually active teenagers.
Keeping
No,
parents
it'll
in the
lead to
dark.
less unwanted pregnancies. They're already having sex. You know what no 15-year-old who's about to have sex has ever said? I'm not going to do it because I can't get Plan B pills.
Yeah, you're right. They do it anyway because you know why? It feels good on your boner.
And you're having children navigate the dangerous waters of sexuality. So when you have these used in an
The dangerous waters. You know why? You know why sexuality turned into dangerous waters? Shut the fuck up. Because assholes like you make sex seem like it's an evil thing when it's not.
Supervised fashion.
Terrible. No, it's because
there's
they're
gonna be
having
the
sex around sharks.
Oh, well, that's why. It's scary.
Plan A, which is whatever contraception they were using, then Plan B. When Plan B
What about
fails,
Plan D?
D's nuts.
they're going to go get an abortion, and their parents are never going to know about it.
Planned Parenthood, on the other hand, calling the decision an important
I
step
don't know
forward to.
if a 15-year-old can get an abortion and the parents wouldn't know about it.
Sure they can.
No, what they're saying is that since the pill is the equivalent to an abortion, this guy's saying, and he, by the way, has a flag behind him, so you know he's really American.
I hate Christians.
Yeah.
Expand access to emergency contraception. So we asked you folks at home, what do you think about this?
By the way, this is Fox News, so you know the poll's not going to be very even.
Lori writes in to say one must be 18 to buy cigarettes, but at 15, a young girl can take a pill without parental consent.
Yes, because
I
cigarettes.
agree with that
Hold on.
statement, but lower the age of cigarettes.
Without parental consent.
Ryan's got a good point. Lower the age of cigarettes and make it even.
There you go.
The difference is the Plan B pill is not going to give you lung cancer.
No,
Dude, at 15, like at 15, you could start working.
Yeah,
Exactly. You could have a job.
Working that dick.
And the moral compass isn't broken in America. It's been completely obliterated.
There's no such thing as a moral compass. There's no such thing. Stop making words up.
And by the way,
And
okay,
Pierre-
fine. So let's say they raise the age to 18. You're not just going to get your boyfriend, because if you're 15 and getting pregnant, your boyfriend's out of high school. You're not just going to get your boyfriend to buy you some?
Yeah, good point. It doesn't matter.
You can't buy Plan B with food stamps.
Says this, I am thoroughly disgusted that my daughter, under the age of 15, might be able to terminate my grandchild.
And that was my fault as a parent.
Terminate my grandchild. How about fuck you, grandmother? The mother has more rights than you because she's the one with the baby, you fuckface.
This must not be allowed
generation to die off. I really
without
can't.
parental consent. Over-the-counter sales of Plan B is set to happen in just a few months. Gretchen Barney.
Well, good. I'm absolutely happy about that.
I have a
How can you
question.
not be? Yeah.
Is this in all states or?
This is federal. Yes.
Yeah. Good.
Awesome.
Good.
This is everywhere, and they should be good. Good. Look, man. Look, it's gonna happen. You have to understand. Teenagers have sex since always.
Since when?
Since always. It's gonna happen. And if it's my daughter, I'd rather would have her take a Plan B pill at 15 because she made a mistake than have to drop out of school and not go to college because she has a baby. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. Let them. Who cares?
When I was in high
I
school,
hope you never have a daughter.
Me too.
Oh God.
when I was in high school, I got I was fooling around in the back of the car, and this is back like when you're like I think I was 16 at the time, and we were naked, but we weren't like fucking because the girl wanted to wait for marriage, but she had no problem with me rubbing my hard dick against her pussy in the back of a car. She got nervous because I got pre-cum on the outside of her pussy.
Good.
And she was going, you know, maybe I should try to get my sister to give me like a Plan B pill. And I'm like, you're fine. Don't worry about it. And turns out she did have a kid, and I actually have a son. I just told you guys that.
Cool. We got to wrap up though. Coming up right after us now is the Red Show. Stay tuned for that. They're gonna get into hijinks and shenanigans, I'm assuming. Dutch, you want to do Neglected Hippo text and play the music, please? Sir?
I would love to, but I don't have the music, so stall.
So, guys, thank you for listening. Don't forget, Static Silence is going to be playing in Clifton, New Jersey. Just check them out on Facebook, at Static Silence on Twitter, or Static Silence on Facebook with a K instead of a C. Okay, so do that. Go ahead, Dutch. Bye. Thank you, guys.
Neglected Hippo text. So, having Adele is offensive? ROFL copter, so Rolfocopter. I don't know how you pronounce that, but I thought it was funny. I hate every syllable of this story. Did Royce just come? Maybe next week Ryan shoots ping pong balls out of his rear. The cargo was laced with thermite paint, said in Jesse Ventura voice. Dutch is a 6, and Logan Tittle called me golden. All right, that's it. See you guys next week.
Maybe not quite as heavy. Now little Carolyn is in too. One day they woke me up